Can Erin Blanchfield continue her rise up the UFC's flyweight division? Hello, everybody, and welcome to Against the Fence, where this is the place to be if you're obsessed and passionate about the UFC.
Yes. Hey, how you doing? I'm Si. If you're here tomorrow, then don't forget to use the chat just below to sync up your experience. Make sure you just sort of relive it with us, or you go straight to the end of the video. And of course, you got those recap moments there as well. How you doing? Ash, you doing well?
Yeah, fantastic, boys. Obviously, a lot of people are sleeping on this card. I think it's actually a decent card, to be honest.
We've got some good fights on it, to be honest. We've got some close fights. We've got some people coming off with losses, things like that. But they've been paired up pretty well, I think.
People changing divisions as well. Like in the co-main event, we've got Zach Pauga, this previously fought a heavyweight. He's jumping down to light heavyweight.
Yes, true that.
Late step-ins in the first matchup.
Yeah, I think he heavyweight was at Dana White Contender Series, wasn't it?
No, Ultimate Fighter was,
That's the one, yeah. So, yeah, I think, to get... But previous to that, he was in light heavyweight as well, but he moves quite good if he stayed at heavyweight.
Yeah, but that's what I mean, that's it. But I think the power may not have transcended to heavyweight, and obviously, with them big boys, he probably thought, you know what, let's jump back down.
Let's see if it's here tonight,
I think he's fought at light heavyweight before. I think he stepped up to heavyweight just for the Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah.
But,
there he is there and tough.
Back onto this main event then. It was going to be Talia Santos taking on Erin Blanchfield. Now, Erin Blanchfield...
Such an intriguing fight.
Arguably gets a tougher test in Jéssica Andrade, who's always ready to go.
Is it a tougher test?
Yeah. I think it's a tougher test. In a way.
I do as well,
in terms of just who Andrade has fought before. Like, she's tough.
Yeah. I was just about to use the word out my mouth. I was going to say, former champ in one. And just like, come on out on paper, Entourage, come on.
She's on a tear at the moment.
But obviously, I'm not saying there's Lemos is no slouch, because Lemos is dangerous as well.
You mean Santos? Talia Santos.
Santos. Why did I say Lemos?
I rate Santos highly. Everyone knows that, but it's
You go from number 1 in the division to number 3 in the division. So, but I guess. It's interesting. But do you know the reason why? I mean, a lot of people might not know the reason why this change happened.
I don't know what happened to Santos. No, I actually didn't look into it.
I heard it was to do with she couldn't get her coach's visa.
Oh, yes.
To get over.
I remember now. Yes, I did hear this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
really?
crazy stuff.
Nice one, sir.
So she was like, I'm not fighting, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
Wow, fair.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know who that sits with, whose faults that is. It's just a bit unfortunate. But, Jéssica Andrade, who just fought in January, by the way, as well.
Yes.
A dominating performance against Lauren Murphy.
Incredibly
dominating performance. Is back at it again. So I mean, she's feeling good. She's in her prime at the moment. She couldn't put Murphy away. I mean, Murphy was a bit of a dog in that, but no effort, no fault of trying. She was close to.
Yeah, we got some chats in. Good evening, fellas. It says Wales to New Jersey.
Yes, Wales. What's good, bro?
Yes, Wales. Good to see you. Angus is in the house as well. He says, evening, chaps. We've also got HRO7 who said, dude, why was Bedtime saying this card was so terrible? It's absolutely stacked. It might not have the biggest names, but it's still a great card, man. So there you go, HRO7.
See, this is what we said. This is what we were just saying, buddy. We were just simply saying that as well. Like, obviously, you got to starting off. Obviously, we're gonna get into the card in a sec, but obviously, starting off, you got Jim Miller in there.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. You got some heavy hitters in the middle of the card.
Yeah.
Even more heavy hitters, obviously, towards the way up. And then, like we just went through, you got like a massive top talent in Blanchfield taking on a former champion. Yeah. So
we got a couple of kitchen sinks tonight. We got a couple of garden sheds in William Knight competing. So it's gonna be
mate, he is like to the word out my way. We've got a couple of buildings.
Yeah. Brick houses.
Couple of towers.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's all kicking off. You're right, and I think if you look at for those people who knew Tough or knew some of those series of people who are those sort of roads to the UFC, those different avenues which people are coming through, then they'll be quite excited about this guy because a lot of these fighters either are having their debut in on the prelims. Or they are coming, haven't had a win yet in UFC, so it's chances for the first win. So a lot of hungry people trying to get that first win.
Yep. Let's get into the card
for the main card. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's see what we've got.
Main card. Is as we've been talking about it, far away.
Heads up.
Yeah, as just mentioned a second ago in the lightweight division, we've got the veteran and Jim Miller taking on Alexander Hernandez. Hernandez stepping on short. Bit of an up and down career since obviously that knockout of Beneil Dariush. But he always Miller jump. Oh, am I?
Yeah, you seem to be, or it's you or maybe, us.
Yeah, I think it might be you.
Oh, I'm fine on my end.
Okay, yeah.
Right, okay.
Continue.
You go through the card then if I'm lagging. Go on.
Okay, where are we at to? We are because I didn't quite.
The second fight.
William Knight versus Marcin Prachnio. So next up, third up in the heavyweight division, got Josh Parisian against Jamal Pogues.
Yeah.
And then straight into our co-main, we have light heavyweight fighter Jordan Wright, and he's going to be fighting Zach Pauga. Now that's going to be quite. It's Zach Pauga. Going to be exciting for the duration. Now, when we see how that goes, some people are excited about Zach Pauga being a favorite there, but then you also got Jordan Wright with some potential on the other side too. But then we've got the main event everyone's here for. It's Jéssica Andrade versus Erin Blanchfield. So that's been the change in title there, of course, because it was going to be Santos, but we have Andrade doing it.
Yeah, am I okay now? Can you hear me all right?
Yep, seem good.
Yeah, you seem all right.
Take us back and then I'll carry on and then see how it is.
Certainly, yeah. Let us know in the chat so if that was us or Ash who was lagging. Because,
I'll catch up with some of these chats then. Angus says this one has big implications for women's flyweight and is one of my favorite divisions in the entire UFC right now. See, that's funny because a lot of people were slating the division of course at one point, and it is getting juicy. I keep saying
this is one of your favorite divisions right now.
Yeah, that's crazy. HR7 says that Jordan Wright fight looks like such a good.
Well, your boy just got slept there.
Although I think Jordan Wright is pretty suspect.
I was just literally the reason I said go back is because I was just about to mention obviously, but I let Sai go through the card because obviously me and JK did a little bit of digging on Jordan Wright's wins, and looking at who he's beaten,
yeah, he's beaten guys
just leave it
like 0 and 25 or something, and 0 and 10.
And obviously, no wonder they thought, Jesus, this guy's good. And like he come into the UFC and obviously won his debut, looked impressive, and then. Yeah, he'd been found out.
He got a good win against Jamie Pickett. But for me, and I've made comparisons to him and Aspen Ladd in a lot of ways. Where it's like when their opponents sort of show signs, a little glimpse of aggression, he will fire back with aggression, but then he'll just kind of like not stop until he's got you out of there.
Yeah.
That's what I see in his game. Other than that,
we're already walking out. What's going on here?
Yeah,
we're in a prep point here with Alex Hernandez.
We'll get to some chats in a sec. Yes, good evening, Psycho Paul as well. Evening, boys.
Yes, Psycho
Got me a
Paul.
regular
Welcome
viewer
in,
now. Best watch along out there. Yes, Psycho Paul.
Psycho Paul.
Good stuff. Right, okay, we'll get into the breakdowns then, and then we'll get into some more chats. So what can we tell
we're
us
not
about
ignoring you. Don't you
Hernandez?
worry. Don't you worry, like I just said a second ago, don't worry, we're not ignoring you, we're just getting to the breakdown and we get to you. As Hernandez is in a prep point, he's got a pro record of 13 wins with 6 losses, with 4 KOs and 2 knocking out Size Boy and Beneil Dariush. And he has 7 first-round finishes, and he has a UFC record of 5 wins and 5 losses. And he made his UFC debut in 2018, but he has lost his last 2 fights. Like I said, since that impressive win against Dariush, he's had a bit of an up and down career.
You're not wrong.
But Dariush, since that loss, has gone 8-0.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I was just about to say, like, it's crazy, isn't it? But yeah, he is my boy. But look at what happened after that knockout. It looks like he broke his own self.
That's what I mean, yeah.
But yeah, the orthodox fighter, but switches stances constantly as well. You tend to notice that he's quite ambidextrous in terms of the way how he throws and engages with his hands. Black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and this was received in March 2022, so it's actually quite recently.
Bit of an update on that.
Yeah.
Alex Hernandez.
Not too bad. A fast and explosive striker, feints his hips and kicks to set up and expose a target for his hands to land as well. But he keeps the pressure applied with his lead jab, leans in quite heavy on that lean leg with his low center gravity, ready to defend those takedowns or shoot grappling offenses of his own even. But certainly the busier striker and has those great combos and outputs on his feet.
Yes, nice.
Sorry, I'm just apparently we're lagging a little bit. It's not just me. The stream.
The world. Okay.
I've been looking at it a little bit, monitoring it.
Yeah, it's not just me; it's the whole thing.
Yeah, I thought that's something I needed to check. Still good. Okay. That could be.
Maybe the internet's
right. Anyway, I'll jump onto Jim Miller. Hopefully, he can hear me. Okay, John will do his bits and bobs too. So hopefully, he can hear me. Okay. Jump onto Jim Miller, then the veteran who's got a pro record of 35 wins with 16 losses, with 6 KOs and 19 submissions, and has 14 first-round finishes, and has a UFC record of 24 wins with 15 losses. And he made his UFC debut all the way back in 2008. He's currently on a 3-fight win streak. He has the most, which is 4, most bouts in UFC history, which is 40, wins in the lightweight division, which is 21, and the list could go on.
Yes.
I think it's gone down.
Are we still there?
Oh no, we're still there.
Yeah. Cool. I've popped into performance mode, so hopefully we should be a little bit better.
Yeah, that might help. I love that. Yeah, good idea.
So but we see how that all goes.
Apologies, obviously, if we're just trying to sort it out. There we go. Let's have a little look. John's left his seat. Looks a little bit better now, mate. Yeah, go on. I'll let you get into the fighting style. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So his fighting style then for Jim Miller. He's southpaw fighter. Let's just zoom that in a little bit. Black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, NCAA wrestling background, has a very tight guillotine, and his ground game is pretty slick. He submits some of the best in the game throughout his career, but he's also utilized that left kick quite a lot, doesn't he, to the body? Yeah. When he's sort of fighting that orthodox stance, 145 in his last fight, and that may have hindered his cardio a little bit, because we saw him at featherweight. Didn't look to have that durability. This time, I'm hoping that he would actually have more durable performance, at more his natural weight class. Mix things up by switching stances and just have a lot of movement on his feet as well. But the idea as well is, it's just going to sort of make sure we get the timer in on the stream there as well.
Yeah, so make his legs a little bit difficult
we okay now?
Oh yeah, we've got to get the time in. Bosh.
That should be going.
Yeah, make his legs a little bit difficult to
tag, really, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, his speed and explosiveness could cause Miller some issues in this, I reckon, potentially. But if you knock Miller down, you've got to be careful of that submission threat.
Miller's kicks could be key in this as well. I love Miller's inside leg kick. I love it.
True, yeah.
So fast.
Hernandez does like to hang out there in the guard, but yeah, you got trouble, danger of guillotine. You got to be in trouble of him submitting you as well when you're doing a ground and pound. But in Hernandez's last fight, you do see him be like the weight bully at featherweight. So he's a physical problem. He did like to sort of be quite hands on. But because Miller's last fight was at welterweight, you may see him getting a bit of taste of his own medicine here.
Yeah. As for Jim Miller, though, for him I expect him to sport the calf kick to slow down the movement of the faster guy. This will also allow him to follow up and connect with his hand. He will be looking to land that straight left when Hernandez is in the orthodox stance. The transitions on the ground is where I see Miller thrive the most in this fight. The way he quickly cinched in that guillotine against Cowboy is evidence of that, and that was in his last bout. And at 39 years old, Jim Miller runs on grit and determination. He's not taken that much damage in his recent fights. So
there's that inside leg kick.
Yeah, that's true. And they're getting well into it now. I mean, we're in the first round. There's a little bit of a stop there from
the old Herb
Dean. Yeah, so we might be a little bit off on that timer, but I'd imagine it's not too.
Who did you pick in this one, boys?
I think it went with Jim Miller.
Miller, I think. Jim Miller band.
Oh, Miller coming forward here. Oh.
Yeah. All the weaponry.
Miller coming forward.
Yeah. Back to center octagon with Hernandez. Laying that lever.
Yeah. HRO7 says also Prachnio is a beast. Let's go Jim Miller, says Wales to New Jersey. Angus says of course, Andrade is exciting. Santos Ferro, Casey O'Neill, Blanchfield, Meatball Molly. All awesome fighters. And yeah, that's true. They have got some entertaining fighters there in women's flyweight division. Oof, good kick.
Good outside leg kick there.
Jim Miller. Are you in with us, Ash? 246, 245, 244?
Yeah, you're 1 second ahead of me, so it's fine.
Okay. For some reason,
onslaught from Miller.
Seems to be happening.
Is it still on performance mode, Si? Yeah.
Yeah, still there. Just sort of checking to see what some of the things here say.
Oh, you just still want to join the screen and see how it is, yeah?
Yeah, I'm just monitoring it.
Oh,
so it's not just...
Hernandez gets a kick through there, but they both strike.
Jesus.
That almost looked like exactly how he put away Cerrone. They both kicked at the same time. Cerrone slipped and he just went straight down there, cinched in a guillotine. Same thing happened there again, kicked at the same time, but Miller came out on the worst end of that one. Those leg kicks from Hernandez, Miller does not like. He's blocking them, granted, but the impact, it's still finding its way through.
Oh, good right from Hernandez. Then turn left from Miller.
It was, yeah.
I like Miller's left.
I think Hernandez having more success to the landing, but Miller has had some bursts of success when he throws those in punches and bunches. Whoosh. Not too bad. He's throwing heavy though.
Whoosh. Yeah.
Miller's good to go for 3 rounds like this though. You know.
Oh yeah, that's the worry for me with Hernandez.
Yeah.
Is the cardio there? Miller will be all day.
So definitely pace himself a bit more. Hernandez isn't, but Miller is really sort of going at it. Whoosh. Nice. It's good.
So your hair looked like that last week, Ash.
Yeah.
It did, didn't it? Like Miller's hair, yeah. Now it looks like Hernandez's, yeah.
It's changed a bit. Although Miller's isn't too bad though. He's done a bit of a. He's either gone one way or the other with it. And he's gone for more of a.
Oh Jesus! Look, Miller pouring the pressure on. Ooh. Did you put Miller as well, JK?
I did. I think I did. Yeah.
Where do you go, Ash?
I actually went Hernandez.
I was tempted to go Hernandez.
You could be right.
Obviously,
I went Hernandez as well.
Go.
My bad.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah. Think about it. Yeah, I just like how quick Hernandez is.
Turn your Wi-Fi off on your phones, boys.
Done it.
Yeah, same.
It's all right.
What's the... my app is saying that the last event's still live. Maybe just need to refresh it. I can't remember who won.
Angus, let us know how we're getting on. Any chats coming through?
I think let us know who you guys have got in this fight in the chat, and don't forget to pop a like on the video as well. Of course, let's get those likes going. Let's get a couple more now till 10.
Well, we've had 2 stoppages to this fight already.
I mean, it's tonight.
Yeah, no. I mean, low blows. I mean,
right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean
yeah. No, this guy. Yeah, I think the last one was a doctor stoppage, wasn't it? Like literal.
Yeah, crazy decision.
Yeah.
Man, how the hell was UFC 284 last week? Feels like it was about 2 weeks ago.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. It seemed like this. Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, crazy.
I mean, and there's still a lot of people talking about it.
Yeah.
You know.
Crazy, obviously. Like everyone's still talking about should it be a rematch and whatnot. I think both divisions move on for at least one more fight, at least. Yeah. Obviously, because we've got an interim champ at featherweight, so of course you've got to carry that division on.
Pair those two up, yeah.
Got on the Twitter channels here from Nolan.
Maybe at the end of the thing. Sorry.
Yeah, just an update for those of the last fight, and an up from Nolan King on Twitter. He was saying Evan Edler was unanimously winning his last fight at UFC Vegas 269, but that was versus Nazim Setlikov, if you guys caught that headline in the prelims. But prior to the doctor stoppage, it's truly a game of inches, folks. So yeah, doctor stoppage sort of really turned the tides there. But
that was a random piece of information.
I don't know why
you decided to
I say that because if you look at the app, it's not updated yet. So for those who don't know, that's what's going on. But the app will be updated in a second. It says that both fights are live, so I'm not sure why it's doing that.
Angus says we've had low blows and eye pokes all night.
Yeah.
I think it's probably just one of those cards, isn't it, really? One of those cards.
And let's get the most eye pokes.
Yeah.
Sure, you're going to start betting on how many eye pokes and low blows in an event.
Yeah.
I reckon that's what we should put money on, JK.
Maybe, yeah. couple of stoppages
tonight.
Yes, if joining us for the first time, welcome on in. Don't forget to smash a like on the video. Yes. We're into round number 2 of Alex Hernandez versus Jim Miller, and let us know who you've gone for as well in this fight. So I reckon there's a lot of us have probably gone 50-50 on this, to be honest. You know, I'm liking Hernandez's speed, and it's the reason why I've gone for Hernandez against Miller. I think he's going to be able to crack Miller. At least a couple of times and score rounds that way.
Straight jab is working for him.
Miller away. Mix it up.
Yeah, it's hard to put away, isn't he?
Yeah. He is. He certainly is. I mean, who did you get that first round to?
mate,
I've not got a clue. Oh, there you go. Shots like that.
Oh, sugar.
Great
right hand.
Amazing connection there from Hernandez.
Oof. Miller firing back, though. Oh, body kick.
Man.
Oh, stiff jab from Hernandez.
Angus says, don't talk about betting. I put money on that Russian fraud.
Fraud.
The guy earlier.
Yeah, Ashkovka or something. Ashgrove.
Yeah, it was like 23-0. He must have had the Jordan Wright record.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Beating suspects. Oh, good uppercut from Jim Miller and left as well. Oh, Jim Miller's still game.
Yeah.
He's 41, right?
No, 39. This is his 41st
How is he?
bout.
Oh, yeah, 41st bout. Sorry, I'm getting mixed up with family. See what I mean?
I mean, you know,
Oh.
UFC 300 is close by. I think
Could you imagine?
Miller needs to keep having one fight a year and make it there. UFC 100, UFC 200, and 300.
Oh, Ross.
We're the first one to do it.
Ross Club.
But also, I think first round could have been edged to Miller, but this could be Hernandez on this one.
Yeah, same.
This is a good round.
And Hernandez
Yeah,
is pacing
it's an even. Oh, good left there and an exchange from Miller.
Hernandez is pacing himself set for 3.
He is.
Yeah.
He is actually. He's landing a couple of shots and not getting too wild out there.
He's looking good at 155, Hernandez. I mean, yeah, he's just fallen short against, some of those longer guys, really.
Oh, he has. He has fought some tough guys as well. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, just been unlucky.
Oh,
Like the Moicano one was quite unlucky. Moicano
Yes.
choked him out.
Coming out, yeah.
Moicano, decision.
Man.
Drew Dober is an absolute stud. To be fair, no, it wasn't Drew Dober before the Islam fight. So since the Islam fight, Drew Dober's just been on tear. Difficult to stop that guy, I think.
Yeah, but it's like, because obviously Hernandez coming in and beating Benavides, he's had this hype about him, but then he's been mixing in the divisions for some reason. Like you said, dropping down to 145. He's got a massive frame for him. So why he decided to do that, I will never know.
Yeah.
Oh, good knee from Hernandez.
Yeah, then his last one. Against Billy Quintillo. To be fair, it was a good scrap in the first round. It was good back and forth.
Yeah. Hernandez hurt him.
Yeah, for sure. Just that second round, man. Billy just started to take over and was tagging him.
But that's what I mean, yeah. With Billy, obviously he has a great gas tank, and obviously we know that Hernandez is questionable.
Yeah.
Miller pouring it on now.
Yeah.
Oof. Oh, good elbow on the break.
Oh. Go on, Hernandez.
Oh, good right.
This fight's yet to hit the mat.
Yeah, that's what I want.
That's a good point.
And
who's it favour when it does?
Pacing himself. How's the street?
It might still.
Not too sure. It seems to be.
Your voice seems to be still a little bit
robotic.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I should open.
Ooh.
The cupboard door.
Let's close some tabs down. Just literally making sure nothing else is open, but we
Big knee.
are as slim as we can run. Still in performance mode.
Oh, good left.
Yeah. Smash like on the video, guys. If you're joining us in, let yourselves be known. Give yourselves a wave in the chats and let us know who you've picked in this fight.
Oh, we forgot to say a Q&A announcement.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, we'll wait till the end of this fight.
Yeah.
I'll give this round to Hernandez, I think.
Yeah, same.
Could we one apiece?
Could be.
Could be one apiece.
Could be 2-1 in some judges' eyes, even.
2-1 after 2 rounds.
2-1. Well, I don't know what you're watching, mate.
As in, like,
I think it could
the
be
end
3-2,
result.
you know?
I think France.
It might go to a penalty shootout.
I think France.
I think France.
That always gets just casually goes.
So
I think France.
Out of Germany, and England, who do you think is going to have the best chances here? So I think France.
Who do you think's winning this fight? Miller or Hernandez? I think OSP's winning this fight.
I think Dean's done a good job at.
Yeah. Oh, Angus, you legend. Cheers for the update, buddy. Thank you.
What's he saying?
I might let me know if I'm lagging, Angus, because then if it's just me, then I'll
Much better.
Yeah.
do something.
Lovely stuff.
My
Lovely
end.
stuff. Round number 3 coming right up.
Again, if you just joined us, like JK said, don't forget to drop a like on the video. Who are we going for in this fight? Is it one apiece or is it 2-0 Miller?
Yeah, let us know your scorings.
Let's find out. Time is on.
Ooh, that was a close round, but Hernandez did land a few more bigger shots, so that's why I'm going Hernandez in that round.
Yeah. Ditto.
Oof.
You know, Hernandez seems to be sliding just out of the way of Miller's strikes.
Yes, he is. Obviously, Miller's little onslaught. Hernandez is that one step ahead of him Ooh.
Hernandez has got that straight down the pipe weaponry, which is just, catching Miller every time.
There's an inside leg kick.
Yep. Miller's got those rounds, got those sort of looping shots and hooks, which he likes to throw, but you got to be in close for them. And Hernandez is finding the target more frequently and quicker because he's using his range to his advantage. Right. Look at that.
Oh, good left for Miller.
Miller can only get a job done up close, and here he is up close.
Wow.
Third round.
Good left for Miller.
I think Miller's probably watched his tape on Hernandez and thought, you know what, if I take 2 off, just kind of hold back a little bit, stay in second gear, and then in third round, just up it.
Oh, Hernandez, why are you trying to go for a takedown, you nutter?
He did, just out of desperation, I think there. Yeah, he did get sort of hurt a bit by that.
But to be fair, he stopped the onslaught, though. I'll give it to him.
He did.
Ooh. Oh, this fight's crazy.
Man.
Yeah.
I knew this would be a scrap.
Oh, good right from Hernandez.
Nice leg kick there from Miller.
There's that inside leg kick is absolutely lethal.
Oh,
good right from Hernandez.
He don't like it.
Oh,
Boof.
Miller piecing up that lead leg.
Again.
Can Miller get him out of there? That's the ultimate question in this third round. Hernandez needs to.
Oh, it's them leg kicks, man.
Dig deep and.
Oh, good body shot from Hernandez then. Oh, and knee. We've not done that in a while, have we? Oh, that inside leg kick again, man.
Oh, Hernandez. Go on, Hernandez.
Oh, Hernandez with a 1-2.
Yeah.
Back and forth,
and again.
mate. Fight of the night.
He's still there, though. His gas tank is holding up.
Oh. Miller.
That's the thing. But that's the thing. I think he's being patient in this one a little bit more because you think, obviously, with the submission threat of Jim Miller. And I'm surprised Jim Miller's not tried to take him down.
Yeah.
For sure.
Especially when they were up against the cage a minute ago.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like...
This round's close, man. It's all significant strikes.
Oh, the strikes. Oh, my goodness. So it was round 1, though, as well. Ooh.
Wait, who was on top numbers? Who was on bottom? Miller on bottom? Miller top.
Miller was on top.
Oh, okay, right. I saw some of the numbers and it looks good for Hernandez.
Yeah, round 2 was massively Hernandez.
Yeah. Looks good for Hernandez.
And he hit the power shots as well in that round.
Oh,
yes.
Go on.
Oh, what happened there?
Oh, Hernandez is getting a little onslaught here now. Miller is driven by something else.
Stunned him with that right.
He did. Miller really needs to pull something out here.
I don't like you're ahead of me for once. I'm always ahead of you.
Oh, really? Oh, that's mad. You're in 258, 257, 47, 46, 45.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, you're 1 second ahead of me. So, like, whenever you go, it just happens.
Man, this is
good
a
knee
close
from Hernandez.
round.
It is, because they both hurt each other.
Decent check that. Come on, Miller.
Oh, just got his head out of the way, that left.
Oof, wild.
This is actually like you said, a very close round. They've both stunned each other.
No, I reckon it'll go Hernandez's way unless Miller puts some punctuation on it, then it could be up in the air.
Yeah, agreed.
But this is the Hernandez that I like.
Yeah.
I thought that would be after the Beneil Dariush, just relentless, because he's been relentless in this fight.
Yeah, he's kept up a steady pace throughout, really.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And he's
good
remained defensively sound against Miller.
He had to be. Oh, he walled him.
To some extent, anyway.
Then Miller's back. Miller fights back.
Does a bit, but it's not enough to capitalize, to put punctuation on this.
Wow. Oh, no. Jim Miller's going back, mate.
Oh, no.
Right. He's got 40 seconds.
He's quite high. Shake him off.
Oh,
no.
Oh, no way.
No way.
He's got 30 seconds. He needs to attack that arm.
Oh, wow.
Jim Miller can still get it, though. Jim Miller's game as they come. He's fine. Hernandez is fine. He's just going to stall.
Well, don't get cocky, mate, putting your arm out.
He's going to literally try and...
Jim Miller's trying everything he can to cinch this up.
It's not quite under the neck.
Oh, we got 14.
Oh, he's let go.
Oh, this is crazy.
No way.
Oh, Hernandez is end up on top. Oh wow, this is crazy.
It's around the ground and pound, man. You gotta go after it.
Oh, big shots.
Big opportunity.
Bro.
Wow. Then it's all in there.
Dig into that body,
man. Great fight. I'm watching up now. Smash a like on the video, guys.
By getting out.
That fight was insane. Well,
was so good.
He says, "Wow, what a fight,
man."
Woo!
Blood, bro.
Jim Miller's still got it, man.
I'll give it to Hernandez still.
You still give it to Hernandez, mate. Yeah. Oh,
just about.
I don't know because obviously Miller nearly had him finished.
Yeah, he did, but then the way he turned around showed that. I think if he didn't turn around, then that could have been the punctuation Miller needed. Yeah. You know what I mean? In order to sort of show him that, you know, if the time ran out and he was in that position, judges could have thought, yeah, he would have got him out if he had like another 5 seconds. But I guess we saw that.
Reckons he's going to go split decision to Jim Miller.
I think split decision the other way, personally.
Ooh, he's going to get, mate, it's going to be so nervy. Guys.
Don't get nervous.
A little bit shaky.
I'm not going to lie to you. I get very nervous.
I've done all right for picks so far tonight, but the ones that I've kind of doubled down on have not gone my way at all, including one of them that I picked for. So I picked that Askarabov. I think everyone else.
Oh, did you get minus points for it as well?
Did you? Minus 155. But everything else seems fine. It's the only fight that I've got wrong really so far. But yeah, the app still needs to update. Let us know, guys, how are you doing on picks so far tonight? You made your picks. HRO7 says, damn, man, this card is banger after banger after banger. Yeah, for sure, my man, for sure. Can't wait for the next one as well. Got a couple of...
it's unanimous.
Oh, it is.
Oh, wow, it's unanimous. That's crazy.
I missed the scores, though. I missed the scores.
Oh, Hernandez, unanimous. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, what was the scores, though? Was it 29-28 across the board?
Yeah. No, 30-27 was one of them as well.
Wow, really? So all 3 rounds? Wow. Interesting. Yeah, good win. Another pick right. HRO7 says the last minute of that 3rd round was one of the craziest I've seen in a while. For sure, man. Yeah. And damn, unanimous decision, says West New Jersey. So yeah, he got that wrong there.
I think it's because it was a close fight, but you look at one thing which obviously the judges look at is octagon control. Damage, and Hernandez was in like always for the most parts of the round it had octagon control.
Yeah.
Obviously Jim Miller did. I'm not saying Jim Miller didn't come forward, but for the majority of the fight.
Yeah, I mean it kind of goes to octagon control if both. Striking and grappling is pretty even. But yeah, I think you could probably safely say that Hernandez had it on striking just purely because he had more power and more speed.
Yeah.
Range. Look at that. The straight strikes and everything that Miller hooked and looped kept missing. And he threw a lot of strikes, but nothing straight. If he had more, I'd love him to utilize the jab, but everything came with power and at the angle.
I mean, it's a great win for Alex Hernandez. It's a much needed one.
Big win.
And especially against a vet in Jim Miller, who's not really done.
He was on a win streak as well, Miller.
Yeah, he was on a 3-fight win streak. You know, he beat that Nicholas Motta guy, who's a young up-and-comer. So he's still sticking around as Jim Miller. He's still dangerous. Good, This fight, you know, probably not a great one stylistically.
Where do you think Hernandez should stay? Lightweight, featherweight?
Stay at lightweight all day long.
Yeah, I just think he struggles against some of those longer guys, you know, especially when it comes to utilising the distance and things like that. He needs to find ways of getting inside against those guys a little bit. Hey guys, it's James MMA. Yes, James.
What's up, James? Welcome in, bro.
Good to see you as always, my man. Smash that like button.
Welcome in, sir. Welcome in.
What did you make of that last fight? Let us know.
Yeah, it was a great fight, man.
Angus says Hernandez beats Miller and Dariush. He's probably next for the title shot.
Hold on. Dariush about 8 years ago.
Yeah. Well, still. It's 2 studs. HRO7 says...
Oh, let's not forget as well. He actually also gone.
I had 2-1 to Jim, but still it was...
Awesome fight.
It was awesome fight, yeah. Yeah, man.
Let's not forget Hernandez took this on short notice as well.
Oh, sugar. Did he? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Because Miller was meant to fight. Who was Miller meant to fight again? Gabriel Benitez, of course. Yeah, Gabriel Benitez. For some reason, he was a featherweight as well.
And Benitez was actually coming off a big KO win as well.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, of course. Yeah, in his return to light.
Look at this truck. Look at this truck.
Look at this 4x4.
Wow.
Bro, man.
Wow, that is a scary individual, man.
Scary.
I would not want to be stuck in a lift with him.
Tell me, what did his hair look like? You didn't take your eyes off his body, did you?
You just see that.
Do you know what I mean?
Jesus Christ.
It was all muscle.
It's like you know the South Park episode where Eric Cartman's Dog the Bounty Hunter for a day, and Dog's missus has got like ginormous boobs, and it's literally you can't see face, it's just boobs. That's literally William Knight, like with his pecs. It's just pec covering that face. Angus says, "Ha! Look at Sai jumping at Dariush's defense."
Oh yeah.
Hey, don't say anything bad about Dariush.
It's just a reflex now. I don't even mean to. I don't even mean to say. I mean, I'm cool about it. I know we're all joking, but
you
have
dreams about
Dariush. Starts breaking mugs, smashing mugs on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool. I get it. We're just kidding around here, you know. Seriously though, I'm joking.
Don't do your bay dirty like that.
Yeah, it's like me with Frankie. You're saying one bad thing about Frankie, mate. That's it.
We're not friends anymore. You're not coming to my birthday
I was going to say the same thing. Well, that's it. You ain't coming to my birthday party. Uninvited. How do you like that?
Oh my goodness.
Top up a coffee, you know.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I'm drinking. I'm on the Red Bull already, boys.
Oh, yeah.
On the Red Bull already.
I had a little kip before this one.
I had a good sleep.
Yeah, I had like an hour and a half. And
You had a good sleep?
I had a full hour and a half. I put my head down and...
I think I had about half hour.
Yeah.
I actually tried this time. I usually don't on the midnight ones, but yeah, I actually probably got a bit half hour.
Yeah. You must have got like 2 hours, JK, at least.
Yeah, I went to bed pretty early.
Yeah.
I was dunzos.
Nice, boys. Love that.
Being prepared. Angus says, I'm banned from UFC London if I make fun of Dariush, GSP, and Frank Yeager in one sentence, huh?
I mean...
Don't push your luck, sunshine.
I mean, I think that's literally like pressing the reset button on your life. If you did that.
What's this about? Do you reckon what they're doing? Putting Donald Cowboy Cerrone in the Hall of Fame or something?
I wonder.
You could be right. I mean, about time. Yeah. I mean, he's done.
We all know Jim Miller will be.
Oh my goodness, I reckon they are.
Yeah. This is exciting stuff.
Yeah. Do you reckon someone's looking at like Jim Miller's fight history and just like, oh yeah, crap, what about Donald Cerrone?
No.
What?
30th anniversary campaign.
Was that just a tribute to Donald Cerrone?
Oh.
Apparently he's doing like films and stuff now.
Makes sense.
Yeah, he's juicing.
Yeah, and apparently he's swole.
He's swollen.
Yeah.
He's on the Mexican supplements.
I mean, look, if you're out of the testing...
Connor better get in a testing pool, man.
He ain't going to get in there in time, mate. He might, they'll slide it. They'll make it slide.
But is he bigger than our man Slav?
Big man.
Right, should we jump into this fight quickly?
Man like Slav.
Right, let's jump into Marcin first. And he's got a pro record of 15 wins with 6 losses, with 11 KOs and 1 submission, and has 11 first-round finishes. Yes, 11 first-round finishes. And he has a UFC record of 2 wins and 4 losses. Ooh. And he made his UFC debut in 2018 and has never been submitted.
Ooh, 2-4 in the UFC. He loses this one. He's getting cut.
Wow, that. And 11 first-round finishes, it just looks a bit sus, that as well, doesn't it, when you sort of look at that. 11 knockouts and all of them in the first round. So it does a little bit wonder who they are and how that happened.
Jesus, he's well athletic.
Yeah, doing backflips and all sorts.
Backflips and...
I know.
Backflips and tings.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know when you have people in the housing market and they talk about flip a house? That's what it looks like. So orthodox switch southpaw fighter, karate and kickboxing style striker. You tend to find he lunges forwards for those to land his leg kicks. He likes to fight in close range as well and get his face up against like face to face with his opponents if he can. He's either all the way out or all the way in. There's no real middle range management with this guy. We'll actually notice that he's well rounded skill set wise, like in terms of his weapons, but his cardio, it does let him down using them when a fight goes long. I mean, you can see there by the record alone, knockout power only in the first round, second, third round. The power's not there.
As well.
Yeah.
Yeah, well said, well said. Then let's jump onto the absolute unit of William Knight then, who's got a pro record of 11 wins and 4 losses with 9 KOs and 6 first-round finishes. And he has a UFC record of 3 wins and 3 losses. And he made his UFC debut in 2020. He also was on a Dana White Contender Series in 2020. And he has lost his last 2 fights as well. So it's kind of must-win for him.
Yes! Wait, the UFC are doing the cutting block. One of these guys are going to get cut. 100%.
Just like I said to you boys earlier as well, OSP has got to be on that list as well because, like, obviously he's got some big wins on his resume, but he just doesn't get going, if you know what I mean. I've never known anyone to like have the skill set that he has, all the skill set in the world, but just don't use it. Yeah. Anyway, let's jump on start of William Knight.
True.
So it was like a mental block for a minute.
For William Knight, you know, if you see him in a dark alley and you're with your girl, you're not getting your girl.
Yeah.
If he says, "Excuse me, that's mine now," you'd be like, "Okay."
Yeah, makes sense.
But he's
and you know, here's my belt too.
And then you give him your car as well.
Do you know what I mean? He doesn't even ask for it. It's like you should drive her home in this.
Yeah. Here are the keys.
And then take my flat keys as well.
You know what I mean?
Have everything. But he's an orthodox fighter, very explosive, fire hydrant, remains patient and places his power as he times his entries. Strong takedown defense. Being short and stubby means gravity works in his advantage as he sprawls out of trouble. This is important as when he's on the back, his recovery ability is not so good. And even Devin Clark had an issue getting him down. Took him a little while before getting him down.
Yeah. And once he's down, it's pretty much sees around out usually.
Pretty much. And he busted him up quite nasty as well down there. But those low kicks of his shatter shins. But his main weapon of choice tends to be his hands, of course. His fight pattern consists of explosive encounters followed by periods of recharging, which can be eventful until it's not, of course.
Ooh, goosebumps.
Yes.
Yeah.
A little trailer now for Jones versus Garn. It's crazy that Jones is on the left side in this, which is weird because he's not ranked.
Well said.
So, are they going to put him in the rankings come fight night? Like, where are you going to put him? Where is actually Garn in the heavyweight rankings?
That's a good
number 2, no?
Garn's one.
Number 1.
Garn is 1.
So, are you going to be shifting those rankings to make way for John
How
Jones?
can you be number 1 in your division,
Exactly.
the number 1 in your division, and be in blue corner?
Yeah.
And then you ask the question is, okay, fair enough. So where's Mr. Jones in the division? Oh, he's not.
Is it because it's John Jones?
Do you know what I mean?
I know he's a former champ, but look, even Volk was, right side.
Did the matchmakers bump into him in the alleyway and say, "Hey, have my girlfriend in my car, and how about get the red corner as well in your next matchup?" Like, just drop his.
Volk should have been in the red corner because he's pound for pound number 1. Is that but I guess they were fighting for the lightweight belt.
Yeah, they were fighting for the lightweight belt.
Depending on the division, that would do it.
But what can we expect from Prachnio?
Okay, some expectations. Keep switching stances, manage the distance so he's not as susceptible to Knight's low kicks. Come in and make Knight fight at his pace. I think that's going to be best, and just sort of up it a little bit. In doing so, he can actually increase the recharge time of Knight. So between explosions, he can earn pockets of opportunity to actually go to work. And he doesn't really have to have the power. He's just got to look the busiest to look best for judges in the long run. But using a sidekick to help make sure that William doesn't get danger close and just keep picking him apart from the outside would be good. Both guys may have to dig deep in this fight if it reaches a third round. Prachnio, of course, might be the most active out of the two. However, he needs to remain defensively sound because Knight is still capable of shutting his lights out. He really is.
Bro, his shoulders have got 6 pounds.
But remaining composed and staying technical might be Prachnio's biggest challenge in this fight. We'll need to lessen the power and increase output if he wants to sort of dance around Knight's power for 3 rounds. But it's a bit risky. It's going to be a risky game plan if that's what it is he's going to do.
Yeah, get him ready with that timer, and then we'll give you some expectations.
Who did you guys pick in this one? Just anyone in the chat, if you're watching this, who did you pick in?
We are in.
Marcin, Prachnio or William Knight? Who did you pick?
Yeah, I actually can't remember. I'm going to check in just a sec. But as for William Knight, I think the question I want to know is, has Knight laid off the weights during this time off? Less muscle mass means, of course, more cardio. And he might need that against Prachnio, I think, across the 3 rounds. William has a bad habit of waiting too long between bursts. And in doing so, he can get comfortable. Yeah. I would like to see him be a bit more disciplined in his output this time out and reset before going again. Get Prachnio to respect his power from early and use feints to draw out a reaction from him.
Yeah, I mean, if he fainted and I'm in front of him, I wouldn't just flinch. I'll run. You know, he's got that ability in the way he looks to sort of make you react just by going, do you know what I mean? It's like you jump out of the way like a car's coming.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think
he's not throwing a strike yet.
He hasn't yet. No, I mean he seems quite nonchalant. I think he gets it. He wants to go the distance. He doesn't want to burn himself out too quickly. And
Prachnio just is throwing strikes at distance.
Yeah. And his Prachnio again, either all the way out or all the way in. So I think for Knight, he's just got to time it when he's in, and he doesn't have to chase him that way.
Yeah. HRO7 says this fight will either be a barn burner like the last two, or it'll be over in seconds. No in between. Yeah, it's a good spot there. Yeah, good thought there.
I love that.
True. Angus says William Knight casually rehydrated to the 265-pound limit. Like I said, his shoulders have got 6-pack
muscles.
Yeah, man.
Ooh,
that's all, you see that kick that Prachnio threw just kind of rolled off his shoulder over the head. Like the shoulder was like his own defense. It was like, Dush.
If you're joining us for this fight, welcome on in. Don't forget to hit the like button on the video. We are a UFC fan channel where fan opinions matter most. So please let us know in the chat what
we actually forgot to do our Q&A announcement again.
Oh, we did actually, yeah. Maybe we got a Q&A announcement coming after this fight, so do stay tuned because it's going to be this coming Thursday.
Ooh, what a kick.
Yeah, it's going to be an epic one.
Find out who that's going to be.
Pretty good. Shall we drop a clue? A clue would be...
That's a good clue.
Yeah.
There you go.
See if you can guess.
Yes.
Rap clue.
He sounds like a bird.
Angus, no spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Angus, no spoilers.
What's the theme tune to it? That's the one. Yeah. We should probably do that theme tune as in the entrance. Why not?
We could actually.
Yeah. Oh, come on, William Knight. Actually, land something, mate, will ya?
Yeah,
quick
land
message
that
the
right,
rights.
please.
No, not even land something.
Please just dead
land a bomb.
Something.
Imagine if he just doesn't throw a strike all round and then just lands like one in the last 10 seconds, which completely like sends Prachnio into orbit. Like
just
good leg kick.
undoes his whole lifeline to when he was a child.
Sends him
like,
straight down into Australia. Like.
Knocks him into a complete different nationality.
Who did you put in this one, by the way, boys?
I went William Knight.
Yeah, I got William Shite.
William Knight threatened me, so yeah, I had to go for him.
Yeah, I had to.
I looked at his picture and I was like, yeah, I've got to pick you.
yeah. I'm sending my girlfriend over now.
He's not showing it.
No.
He's not showing me it.
No, he's not.
Is he throwing anything?
I reckon I could dance around him for 15 minutes.
Yeah, I could wear him out and then probably one bang him. I mean, that's literally what Houston Alexander did against... what's his?
My God, you're going to do something.
Kimbo Slice, wasn't it?
Kimbo
Slice's UFC debut. They just literally circled around the octagon for 3 rounds, and then like Kimbo Slice just picked him up in the 3rd and dropped him on his head, and that was the whole fight.
it's like
so bad.
It's like when you try to bully, if you're like bullying someone at school and you're just like throwing paper at them from a distance. Hey, come get me, just teasing them. And then all of a sudden,
Dada 5,000.
Yeah.
Or was it Dada 3,000?
Dada 5, oh God, don't. That fight battle was always horrendous as well. Both guys out of shape.
Oh, come on, man.
So the thing is, Knight's got some pretty decent low calf kicks. Oh, he threw one. He threw something. Missed though by a mile.
I said that clue of size completely threw him off on who it was then.
Oh, it didn't help. It didn't help.
Oh my God.
The theme tune helped though.
Yeah. Oh, check in, William Knight. Come on.
William Knight's got some great low kicks to the calf. Oh, amazing.
Prachnio just basically won that round on just kicking.
Oh, absolutely. First round, Prachnio, I would say. And William Knight threw one strike, landed none.
But missed.
Come on, boys. We'll get going in this next round. Come on. Smash a like on the video if you want some action this next coming round.
Yeah.
William Knight is yet to find his range.
Yeah.
Some say he's going to be still looking for it after.
Yeah. Hopefully his corner give him a telling off.
He might.
Hopefully they.
He might just try and like. He might have a problem trying to find his way out of the door. Do you know what I mean? Or out of the apex.
Let alone. He opens the door handle and he's like 4 yards off it. Do you know what I mean?
Come on, bro, William, let's go. Yeah. Well,
Why are you pushing? Why are you
good thing if he
push the door? He ain't even got to it.
If he did decide to mug me one day, not to say that he's the type of bloke who does, but if he wanted to, at least I'll have that confidence that he's, fighting him a while to get his range, to get in close to get my keys and wallet.
Smack your hand on his head and that might be too close. Too teasing.
Ooh, not that long.
All right, we're in.
Round 2.
Time is on.
Here we go.
Come on.
William Knight taking the OSP approach.
Yes. Spot on with that.
I'm big and scary, but you got to get through me.
Yeah. Did Sadiq do any picks for this one, I wonder? Do you know he had his little pick things he puts up on YouTube?
Do you know what? Yeah, I did see it, but I can't remember what he said for this one.
Oh,
I can't remember who.
He's class. I'd love to see what he said about Andrade.
Oh my God, come on.
Fan.
Oh, that head kick landed as well.
Does it count that you might lose on picks if your fighter didn't technically fight?
I want to know what the striking numbers are.
They're not going to show it until he throws at least one so they can prepare something, I reckon.
What is he doing?
I'm generally going to look on the UFC app. I mean, it's going to be a little bit behind, but for the strike numbers.
There's no point looking at that, mate. You'd just be NA.
NA.
Disqualified for not throwing a strike.
That's what I mean. My fighter didn't actually fight, so therefore, I didn't lose.
William Knight's coming off 2 losses. Even if he wins this, I don't know. Do you carry on with him if he's given this kind of performance?
According to the UFC website, he's thrown 4 strikes, and all 4 have been insignificant.
What, in this?
Yeah.
Significant.
Bro, I ain't seen nothing.
Significant in what way?
You sure that he didn't punch his corner?
Yeah,
he just stood there blowing at him at a distance.
Significant in the way that whoever saw him throw it was incredibly intimidated by the strike.
My God.
That they said, that was significant. Do you know what I mean?
Just fucking run at him. Like, you're big. You're a big dude. Oh, yeah.
Yes, he threw one leg kick. Yeah.
There you go.
He's now completely conditioned us.
Ooh.
Hey,
Oh, he can't stand on his leg.
He's laughing at him.
Oh, head kick.
He's trying to take away that power. I think.
Just run him.
I don't get it. He's saying that hurt.
Stiff jab.
He's not even turned on yet.
This is what I'm saying, Angus. Like, he said, I'd love it if Knight does this for 14 minutes and then sleeps him in the final second. Yeah.
I mean,
I'd rather not.
yeah. I mean, I think
I would go mild.
I feel like Knight has a round and a half in him.
Oof, these leg kicks.
He can start fighting now because it's now been a round and a half. So you can.
He's fresh.
Like you can start.
Oh, just for a jab.
Oh, that was a nasty kick there.
Just trying to
You did
catch
like
it.
that one?
So for Prachnio, his methodology would be take away that lead leg, take away the power.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's constant on it. Going back there all day.
Angus said they
I'll get angry.
They counted him sitting down as a significant strike on the stool. Fucking planting that dumper truck down. Woo!
Question mark kicks thrown up from
God.
Prachnio. All the way in or all the way out. That might actually just be whilst there's no middle fingers. Oh, you see surely the ref needs to intervene and say, fight back, Knight, fight back, because he's just not.
Just stop the fight.
Literally just like,
oh, the towel
on
in.
the ground. It's just like, you got to do something or we're standing you up. Like, what do you do? It's like, you better do something or I'm going to put you on the ground. Do you know what I mean?
I actually picked Knight in this fight. I don't know what's more embarrassing. Picking Knight or just
same.
having one pick right the whole night.
My gosh.
He's got to like,
do something.
Absolutely.
Surely his corners, I hope he gets out this round and his corner start beating him up.
Don't let it go. He needed that.
He's going to get him down.
Oh, he's charging at him. He's charging at him.
Kind of.
Well done.
He's won this.
He's won this round. He's won this round for the pressure.
I think even if he wins, he does get the one bang. Just cut both of them.
Nice.
Oh, I think is Knight hurt? Is his leg hurt?
Yeah, his leg is hurt.
Yeah.
He's backing up hard now.
Get out of the round.
He's reacting off of everything that lands there.
Oof. Oh,
Mate, your name now is William Scheidt after this.
Oh my gosh.
30 seconds left around number 2.
How is it like? Obviously, I know like William Knight is a unit and whatnot, but what is he doing? I've never known such a scary guy to not throw anything.
He's just like, I'm taking the payday and getting back on the weights.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't know. I think Dana shouldn't pay him. He didn't fight.
It's all going towards.
He didn't fight.
Turn up.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
He didn't fight.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
I'll pay you £4 for the total number of strikes.
The taxi on the way home.
He's still trying to find his way into that.
Shaking his head like, no.
Let's go to work.
Right.
Look at the way he moves.
Let's go to work.
Right now, I want to literally have this camera on him now, and his corner's got to start slapping him.
Literally.
Yeah, I'll be getting an ice being like, "Gosh."
At this point, it's like.
Even Cutman takes like, right, we got to do something.
There we go.
Yeah.
Love this.
There we go.
Yes, that's the one.
That's it. Tell him.
And again, two sniff.
Even Cutman takes like, I don't know why I'm here. Like,
yeah, do you know what I mean? Cutman takes.
Gonna ice the leg and that's it.
He's like, look, if you don't cut him, I'll cut you.
yeah. Just cut both, mate. Just cut both of them. Swear down.
Tate's literally there, just like, he's right. He's not even on his corner, but you know what I mean?
Welcome on in, guys. Don't forget to hit the like on the video.
Like and subscribe. Here we go.
Unless he's just done this on purpose, now he's going to go out and one bang him.
Yeah. This is what I predicted, didn't I? Said it round 1. Even Angus said it. We're going to get to the last minute, and William Knight's going to one bang him.
Time is up.
He's got the gas tank too. He's not done nothing, so you know.
Yeah. For sure.
His gas tank's fully charged, mate.
Yeah, no, in the notes we're talking about him recharging. Like, are you recharged enough?
That leg.
I mean, that leg is dead.
It's dead.
It's dead.
But it's like,
at this right, you might as well just lay on the floor.
just run at him. Worst case scenario is you end up trying to catch that leg kick.
I think this is the most I've seen Prachnio move, and it's the third round.
But
the way he's dancing around him
as well. Prachnio's not even tired because
a leg kick.
He's not actually had to put any power behind anything.
I'll tell you what, William Knight's, this is the best game plan I've ever seen. He's got Prachnio into a false sense of security, got him feeling amazing, and then boom.
Oh, Angus with the knowledge here, or with the stats, with the digging. This is going to annoy you, Ash. Fun fact: William Knight beat Matt Semmelsberger as an amateur.
Did he really?
Jesus Christ.
Whoosh.
Oh, good head kick.
Question mark kick there.
From Prachnio, but William Knight says, nope, I'm still going to get you.
Well, there's no point saying nope, mate. You've not even done anything. I understand if you're in the fight.
He might actually go to the judges and say nope, and they'll change the scorecards and make him win. So, it's just intimidating enough. I just get really annoyed. I'm really annoyed by this.
Yeah,
now.
I'm actually so frustrated right now.
I'm really annoyed. He's literally a manifestation of OSP and Neil Magny for me right now.
What a horrible combination.
That's their child.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, you're frustrating me because you're not fighting like you're supposed to fight.
I want Prachnio to take more risks now, man. Just get in the pocket.
Yeah, I want to knock him out now.
Yeah.
Please finish him.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Finish him, Prachnio.
Spinning wheel kick.
Honestly, yeah, you could be as creative as you striking.
I want the ref to end it. End it now.
You would actually get more bite back from a punching bag. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like training in the gym. You can strike it how you want. There's no threat on the other side now.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, good kick.
No, it wasn't good enough.
For a leg kick, guys.
Unless it's knocked him out.
Drop a like on the video if you want something to happen in this fight.
I'm gonna cry. I'm actually gonna cry. It just
Look, they even put the list of the commentators down. That's how terrible this fight is. They're like, oh, today we're joining you with Brendan Fitzgerald, Laura Sanka.
nothing else to show.
Takedown. He scored a takedown. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Do something. He's not even had a single round
Run it
on.
in,
I thought maybe he'll take 2 rounds off. He's not even had one on.
I might as well go for a quick wee. I need a wee. There's nothing like it.
You will not miss anything, mate. I'm telling you. I'm just disappointed. It's all like I'm not even.
Yeah, same. I don't think.
He got tripped. That's another takedown.
Oh,
No, it won't count. Did nothing with it.
It's winning round.
None of these will count as takedowns.
he's won this round, I tell you.
Oh my goodness.
He deserves, honestly, he deserves to be cut after his performance.
Absolutely.
Obviously, I would never disrespect fighters, but how can you? He's not turned up at all.
Can you hear his corner at all?
Oh, all that word.
They must be screaming.
Wisdom. It's all right, guys. We're nearly into the final minute. That's when we're going to start seeing bang fireworks, mate. Bombs are going to be throwing. Come on, look. It's just like, can we take a break now?
I actually just want to jump through the screen because you say that and it's like, don't give me hope. Don't give me hope.
The last minute's coming.
It's the last one I need right now.
Last minute's coming. Empty that tank.
I have no hope. And if you give me some, that's the worst thing that can happen because he's just going to take more of that from me.
Come on, William Knight. Time to step it up. You've got a minute left of this round.
Mate, it was time to step it up 5 minutes ago.
Right, let's go. Let's run. Run!
Why can't I hear his corner literally tearing him a new one?
If I was marching, I would just sit on the floor.
Yeah. Because he's not making it competitive for you at all.
He's literally just sparred his way to a victory.
Yeah.
All that night is doing is shaking his head.
Oh, big sigh.
I've never been so disgusted in my life.
That sigh was hilarious. He's just like, oh. 25 seconds, go!
Who said this is either going to be a barn burner or someone's getting knocked out? Who said that? Who said that?
Oh, dear.
Do you know what it is? I reckon you should probably check him out for some illegal betting. Chances are
10 seconds,
he's
William
got money
Knight.
on a decision
Listen to
loss.
that klaxon and just go.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Prachnio still spinning stuff. Oh,
wow.
My word. What have we just witnessed? Bro,
I don't know what you're shoulders for, mate. Utter disgust.
Don't shrug your shoulders. You see him shrug his shoulders? I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Imbecile.
I don't know where the time went.
Right, I'm going for a wee, never coming back.
You stupid individual.
He alone.
I'm going for a wee, never coming back.
No, honestly, I will cut him off that. He alone actually brought down the card. Him alone brought down the quality of this card. That fight alone. What did we just watch? Nothing. We saw nothing. Oh my
These
goodness.
adverts are more exciting than William.
I'm not going to lie to you. I wish they ran this through the fight. Do you know what I mean? I wish they ran this advert.
Sorry, guys. William Knight isn't going to turn up today, so we're going to just give you 15 minutes of adverts straight.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? From Matt D's. That was quite a good ad. I'll take that.
Well, that's 15 minutes of my life. I'm not going to get back.
Defeated. Oh my goodness.
Let's hope the next few fights are going to spark us up a little bit. Ooh,
I've lost. I need a moment.
Oh, mate, we've got 2 thickies next.
Yeah, let's hope.
Woo! Hopefully these guys are going to swang and bang.
Let me at him. Just please, beg you, let me at him. Give me 5 minutes in the room with William Knight. I've gone from being completely intimidated by the guy and afraid to just realizing that he doesn't throw your hands when you hit him. Like, if I bumped into him in the alleyway now, I'll take him home as my girlfriend. I'm like, oh, I know you. You're William Knight. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Guys, would it be the worst scorecard in history of combat sports if William Knight?
Congratulations. Would not be surprised. Can you imagine William Knight gets it?
30-27. There we go. Just kicked his way.
Was every round a 10-8? Every round could have been a 10-8. Every round.
Surely if you're not doing anything,
every round could have been a 10-8.
be given, yeah. Oh, I thought they're even going to talk to him.
Do you know what I mean? If I was Marcin, I'd literally be like, don't congratulate me. I did nothing.
Angus says we need the rematch. Prachnio Night 2.
No, I don't need to see that. I don't need to see that. I'm done with him. I'm done. I am done with him.
So apparently, when you die and you're bad and you go to hell, you get to see William Knight versus Prachnio on loop for the rest of eternity.
I kid you not. Get rid of him. Send him. Oh, he really had his leg kicking him.
Oh, he did.
That's
I'm
huge.
I'm not surprised. It was just literally kicked a tree trunk for 15 minutes.
Yeah. That was the most significant strikes were coming from.
Yeah.
Marcin's own attacks on him were hurting Marcin more than actual Knight was hurting him. No, look at his face.
Kicks.
He got no punches landed.
Bosh.
Look.
Just feint, kick. Feint, kick. Dominant performance for Marcin.
That was
I'm telling
good.
you, this man's a beast.
At that point as well, the way that he went for that, it was so clever. With that question mark kick. Because he knows he hurt the leg. And your body's going to react and defend the leg when you leave the head open. Perfectly done. Beautifully done. Hats off to him. But honestly, if I was there, I'd be like, don't congratulate me. I did nothing. I just sparred a boxing bag for a full 3 rounds.
Basically.
You know what I mean? You need to be a bit more like Makachev saying,
did they not give... So go on.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you got to be a bit like Makachev. Just like, I come here to fight the best guys. That was not a fight for me. I want my money back. If I was Marcin, I'd literally be, Leto's in the house.
Leto's in the house.
I'm sorry, mate.
I tell you what, mate. Any rounds 10-8s?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
I didn't hear the scores, but
They should have all been 10-8s.
Right.
He didn't throw a strike back.
Yeah, we got
he went in the fight.
couple of buildings next.
He got so Marcin actually got an injury on his leg for kicking Knight. So actually, that's where the significant strikes are coming from. In fact, Marcin actually put more damage on himself than Knight actually inflicted on him intentionally.
Nice brother, innit? Oh, Christ.
There we go. Angus says you'll see Knight on a Jake Paul undercard this year.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Maybe that's what he's trying to do.
They've already cut him. He's not even left the building, and they've cut him already.
Straight out the octagon and straight into the bin.
Surely some of the rounds have got to be 10-8, right? You didn't even throw back.
Absolutely.
Here's one for you, Ash. Who wins? William Knight or Chase Sherman?
Chase Sherman knocks him out, mate.
No. To be fair, Greg Hardy.
Oh, don't.
Or William Knight.
Oh, Greg Hardy knocks him out.
Greg Hardy got knocked out, didn't he, in his last in with the bare knuckle boxing?
And also, he weighs 300 pounds.
Greg Hardy.
Yeah, Greg Hardy weighs like 500 pounds. Where's the big show?
Knight can get there. Knight can do
that. Q&A?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
so, guys, let's announce the Q&A, shall we? Your next fighter Q&A will be coming this Thursday at 9 p.m. GMT. Let me get the details for it, what the timings, etc.
it's going to be 9 p.m. our time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 9 p.m. our time, and the Q&A is with William Knight.
So get in, get your. Did you guess it from the clue by any chance? So we put the clue out there earlier, which was, and I guess
William Knight.
Yes, we're gonna be talking to Terence McKinney.
T-Rex is what I was trying to do with the.
We'll be on the channel. He's gonna be talking about coming back from that loss of his against Bonfirm in UFC 283, and then hopefully we get a bit of a gauge of when he's going to be coming back into the fold. So do make sure you stay tuned for that. Make sure you put the notifications on our channel. We got more details coming soon.
Yes.
So. Yeah. If you want to ask him any questions.
Yes.
Like JK said, put the notifications on.
Yeah, so you can be there for it. But yeah, we'll get into the whole thick of what is looking like an impressive career in terms of wins to loss ratio. But he's fallen on some hard times, but he seems to be doing fairly well as he keeps going forward.
I mean, he's a popular guy.
Interesting striking credentials, this guy.
Yes.
Very interesting.
Angus goes to the next Q&A fighter rhymes with Bon Bones. If only. It would be the ultimate.
Tom Jones?
Yeah, Tom Jones is joining the channel. Welsh singer. We'll be getting your
Is that unusual?
Thoughts.
Is that not unusual?
The next UFC pay-per-view.
Is that unusual to be?
It's not unusual to be
Nope, that's not unusual to have Tom Jones as a fighter Q&A.
We should have played a game for that fight. We should have done something.
We should have done.
What, during that fight? Maybe had a drink every time that Knight threw a punch.
Every time William Knight throws a strike.
We would have been sober still.
Still sober, yeah.
No, sorry, we were playing that game. You just didn't see the shots because
the whiskey's been here the whole time.
I don't know if you know, Ash, but we were playing the whole time.
Next time.
Waiting for bombs.
Ooh.
This
guy.
Yeah, Dana White's
he's making his debut, right?
Yeah, Jamal Pogues.
Right, shall I jump into it so we can get into it nice and early, and then we can jump into Jamal then, who's got a pro record of 9 wins and 3 losses with 4 KOs and 1 submission, and has 5 first-round finishes. All of his finishes in the first round.
Yeah.
He's making his UFC debut. He has also been on Dana White Contender Series in 2019 and in 2022.
Yeah, so he sort of had a stint in Dana White Contender Series, had away, and then came back as well second time for being more successful, of course, getting into the UFC. First time, not so much. But this guy's determined, and look, he's here today. For some fighters who are on their way to UFC as well, it does pay for them. It is useful for them to not get it the first time, either whether it's accepting a contract or get offered in the first instance. But it just means that if you second time, you're more likely to be better. Like they say, the better drivers pass third time on the driving test. More experience. Orthodox fighter, brown belt Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Good timing on his level changes as well. He's actually got some very strong wrestling skills, this guy, especially for his weight. You don't tend to expect it. But strong striking credentials and heavy hands. Explosive down the pipe with his 1-2 combinations. No wind-up needed with that. But despite his effective long-range weapons, he likes to get inside and control opponents on the ground or against the cage, you know. So he can do it at both areas, you know, that sort of medium to long range to being right in close in the pockets. Let's talk about Josh Parisian.
Yes, jump on to Josh Parisian then, who has got a pro record of 15 wins with 5 losses with 11 KOs and 2 submissions, and he has 8 first-round finishes, and he has a UFC record of 2 wins and 2 losses, and he made his UFC debut in 2020. He also was on the Dana White Contender Series twice, once in 2018 and the second time in 2020.
Yep. So I was just about to tweet to the UFC talking about that welt on the foot of Marcin from the last fight, and I'm just going to comment on that, saying, he actually done more indirect damage than he actually did any more intentional damage. Wild, isn't it? Wild, like crazy. Indirectly. Okay, so orthodox fighter, his leg kicks are like getting hit by tree trunks. You know, it's powerful. It's got a lot of power in them from Josh, but he knows he does throw them often when he's at range. So he's got that sort of long range ability and close range ability. He moves in straight lines, not a lot of angles created when he's sort of entering in and out of range. It's either straight in or straight out. Stays on the outside, popping his jab out from the hip. Strong frame for his division. Great at controlling the head when in a tight clinch as well. But he will attack the body and head with his knees also. But he's quick to throw elbows and to break this guy. You know, he does kind of capitalize on that dirty boxing ability when he's given the opportunity to do so.
Dirty box.
Which is pretty interesting. Jake is just getting ready to pop over and getting some of the chats, I guess. But I don't know if I can see too many from here. But what about expectations, Ash, in terms of Jamal Pogues? What would we expect from him?
Well, let me get it up for you, sir. I would expect Pauga to look for the takedown in this fight and to do his work on the ground. He will be waiting for Prachnio to swing big before level changing and driving him to the canvas. Pauga is capable of fighting at a high pace, and I hope he does the same in this matchup, mixing up his offense and attacking low before going high. Yep. I think Pauga has what it takes to drain the energy from Prachnio and outlast him. If you're a betting man, decision would be the most likely outcome.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Yeah. Parisian. Almost like from Paris. That's what we call people from Paris, isn't it? Parisians?
Yeah, Paris. For Parisian, though, it would be in his best interest to clinch up against the cage, because I think he will be the stronger man, and it will help bring the fight down to his pace. If he gets the takedown on his own terms, he could utilize his weight advantage and bully Pogues into a finished ground and pound, really. We saw him. Who was it against in his last fight? I'm sure he finished.
Barriol.
Yeah,
Andre Barriol.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Oh no. Sorry, Alan.
Oh, Alan Bordeaux. Yeah.
That's
Alan
the one.
Bordeaux,
Alan Bordeaux.
yeah.
That's
so
the one.
We're expecting sort of similar fashion, really. We saw that and it drastically kind of changed the outcome of the fight from him just doing that. So more or less the same.
Yeah,
from him.
Yeah. It's impressive. I wonder if he'll start with that coming into this, just because you're right. You could sort of learn things when you see success off the back of it. Yeah. What's William 100%. Knight's Twitter handle? I wonder. Does anyone know it? Will Knight?
I don't think you can find it, mate. It's lost.
Yeah, I just want to. I just want to chuck some shade at him because you can tell I'm very disappointed. So I just message him.
Yeah, I think that's the worst pick I've ever had in my life.
This is the first time after a fight where I've actually just wanted to go out of my way off the stream just to
find a quiet corner and just shout. That's why I got up to get myself a coffee, because after that fight, I needed to wake up.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's just so you know, William. Oh, that's probably what it is. William Shite. What am I on about?
William Shite.
William.
Yeah, get the pillow. Just go.
Actually, it's too far away. I was about to do that as well.
Wild.
Do you know? Wild. What's his name? The one out in between is when he stomps upstairs and lays on the bed and starts crying.
What's for tea, Mum? I hope it's delicious. That's the meme. That's the meme tonight.
It's not crying.
Better be delicious. Goes upstairs and just pulls her eyes.
Did we all pick night as well?
Oh man.
Oh, JK, could you imagine if we put our money on him? Oh my God.
Oh man.
Yeah, I probably would get up and leave.
That's the thing, though. I actually probably would have.
Oh, were you considering it?
Jamal, you just saw.
I actually bet on him as well.
You just saw Jamal Pogues' mum and dad in the audience, and they.
Oh wow.
They're pretty old. I reckon his dad could probably still put up a better performance than William Knight.
Yeah.
Why didn't you get him
I've just checked Twitter, and a lot of people have literally tagged William Knight in it and put a punch bag there.
Yeah.
It's all over my Twitter.
What's his Twitter handle? Because I got some other William Knight there, and I nearly just chucked shade at this innocent guy who did nothing wrong.
I'll check up his fight. Get rid of the timer.
All right, okay, we go.
We're getting in round number 1.
We're in.
Josh
Please be an exciting bout.
Yeah.
Please be a banger.
Yeah,
please.
We need a knockout, guys.
I don't care who wins, even if I picked.
I think I've had a terrible one so far. Yeah. It's almost.
Yeah, same. William Knight is
pretty confident on my picks tonight, and it's just I don't think I've got one.
Cool. This guy looks like Derek Lewis from a distance.
It does.
But with dreads.
Dreads, yeah.
Oh, he checked that kick as well.
He looks so angry, doesn't he?
Go on. Front kick up the middle. Attempt from Parisian. Dictating the pace of the octagon early here. Wait, who the fuck? Did they just swap the referee up? I swear it was some other geezer.
I didn't see.
Guy with a badge. That's so weird.
Oh, big right.
I feel like maybe
high with that front kick.
All my picks tonight could be wrong, so I went with Pogues on this.
Well, there's a level change. Pogues gets him down.
Oh, nice. There we go.
Feet out of the fence, please. There we go.
Now, to be honest, this fight could be Pogues laying on top of Josh.
This could be
Freezing all fight.
But it's more action.
I mean, I get a pick right.
Still more action than the last fight, I guess.
Yeah.
Come on, let's see you in the chat. Come on, let's see you.
Yeah, who have you picked for this one?
Let's hopefully everyone. Obviously, I do apologise. I don't know why I'm apologising for that last fight, but I hope you're still with us.
Yeah, I hope you haven't fallen asleep after that last one. The worst thing about William Knight is he kept us on the edge of our seat to the last second. I mean, I don't know if you saw, but when you were saying about he's going to come out in the last 5 seconds and knock him out, I looked to you just with horror on my face because I was like, don't give me that hope because I was too disgusted at what I was looking at.
Right. So
Yeah, I
don't
understand it.
Yeah.
Don't understand how you can come in to a bout and not try.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly,
Funny,
just
though.
not try.
I kid you not, though. If I was, to be fair, that's why these watch
You're trying to go for
these
guillotine?
watch longs are really good because
Trying to go for one on
if I was at
guillotine.
home on my own watching that, I wonder what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I'll be glad to have the commentary in my ears, especially during that. You need to have.
And this is where we come in, everyone. This is where we come in. We get you through it. Don't worry.
Oh,
he's trying to get up here.
His feet here.
He might do well. Land some flying knees.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, not to the face though. Not to the face.
Oh, there we go.
Don't do
He's
it.
up first.
Prison's up.
Yeah. For how long?
Yeah. Oh, he's posting well. He's broken weight. Lovely stuff.
No dirty boxing down the break.
Nice.
Oh, good front kick up the middle. He disguised
Jesus.
that really well. It looked like he was going to go for a low kick and then came up
Did.
straight up the middle.
I think he hurt his toe then.
think
Do you see him
he
look
did.
down at his toe?
Yeah.
I think he was like, what toe's taking
Just
off?
had to check it was still there, I think.
Yeah.
Or whether, because Pogues certainly did eat it.
He got John Jones' toe.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh yeah. I don't think. Sorry, you never saw John Jones's toe. Oh, big elbow on the
Which
break.
fight that was now?
Oh, he
I think it might have been the OSP fight. No, it wasn't that fight actually.
It was like literally
Can't remember now.
hanging off.
oosh. Cut or like broken.
Fight.
Yeah, it's broke.
There's no blood on it. It wasn't like.
Oh no,
Yeah,
he went for a takedown. It was like he went to go for a takedown, and just the way you watch in slow mo, you watch him sliding in for the takedown. His toe just goes.
Yeah,
good.
Performance mode.
Glad I didn't see that. Cool.
I think we're alone now.
Oh, you lagging?
Potentially. Just for safety reasons. You seem to be coming clear for the years. You're not robotic anymore, so I'd hope it's gotten a bit stronger.
Oh, fantastic news.
Yeah.
Foot stomps.
This post actually putting up a decent challenge here. Doing well.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Groin shot.
What's going on?
A groin shot.
He low blowed, I think.
That was the weirdest exchange.
That was a weird stop. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That was a strangest exchange. It was like, oh, what's up, baby? What's up? Like, sorry, did I squeeze you too hard? Yeah. Okay. The strangest exchange.
Ooh, he's angry now. He's angry.
I think Parisian just made a comment. It's like, oh, that was close. But I think that, it's got it again.
Whoosh.
Wow.
That does happen
Side control
sometimes when you're
Mora.
when you're in the middle of
elbows.
a fight. And we saw it with Damon Jackson as well. You kind of get it brushes the cup, and your first thought is panic, and it might not hurt immediately, but someone just touched you in the private area. So you're just like, give me a second to make sure that my adrenaline's not overwhelming any serious damage is done. Then you just sort of get your thoughts and you go. That's what I think, End of round one.
Wow.
Round one in the books. Safe to say. I think Pogues has taken that round.
2 takedowns, yeah.
Yes, indeed. We've seen some action. We've seen some action,
guys. But hopefully we get a finish.
Nice.
Angus
Yeah, let's hope so.
said, I literally parlayed that Russian fraud, William Knight and Zach Paul.
No.
Dear me.
Oh, no. So,
Not good.
Angus.
I actually bet on William Knight as well.
Angus, you're not really a better man, are you, Angus? I don't think you often are. I can't remember, but I imagine it's almost it's nights like this, which is probably why you wouldn't be. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that, bro.
Nights like this that piss you off.
Nights like
that toe.
and
His toe
night
broken.
as well.
I'm not sure. Like one of them's missing. One of them's like completely shelled up.
What? Hang on a minute, he's got 4 toes.
So it's got one of them's like sort of like proper shrunk, shelled in. Yeah, he's looking at it.
I didn't see it. I
Here
didn't
we
see
go.
the.
See that kick. Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Ooh.
Someone press play. Oh yeah.
Probably the most significant
Up the
strike
chin.
of the round, to be
But
fair.
although that does,
It was like, ow. That hurt me more.
yeah.
Pogues just sponged it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Might not
think
throw leg kicks now.
when you sort of get kicked and the toes almost soften the blow, if it's the ball of your foot, that's jaw shattering. You know, it's a bit tougher. But because it hit on the toes and it kind of landed wrong,
Yeah.
I don't think it hurt as much as.
Yeah,
as it
because I
might
don't
look.
think the big toe landed. It was actually the toes, not the big toe.
Yeah, the big toes. That almost acts as a bit of a cushion.
Ooh.
Great.
Well timed duck.
Was good, wasn't it?
Cage.
Oh, I thought he was going to do something there on the break there. but he didn't, and it's almost a case of where's the
went for a kick and thought, no, I better not.
yeah, heavyweight bout that could go the distance. Interesting, huh? You'd think there'd be a knockout with these big guns being thrown back and forth. Wow!
Big takedown from Pogues.
Another big, Jesus.
Well timed.
That was so good.
Oh,
Did someone say he trains with Blades or Rosenstruck?
No, it's Pauga.
Oh,
Pauga. I don't know who Pogues trains with. I might be able to find out.
Full of information.
He's doing really well here because obviously got
Prachnio
trying to go for a Kimura here from the bottom.
Oh, again?
No. Back down.
Another
again.
Oh, what a trip. What a trip.
Because I think we're alone now.
This is good.
Did you put decision in this one, JK?
Why are you singing that when there's two guys on top of each other like this? It's kind of really homo at the moment.
Yes.
Yeah, I love the thing you always say. It's like, this is what I like to call, don't watch MMA when the parents are walking.
Yeah. Oh, Pogues trains with Joe Daddy Stevenson, actually.
Okay.
His gym, which is called Joe Stevenson's Cobra Kai.
That's why he, that's why he had a fight before, and it said fight now Cobra Kai. Yeah. That was, we watched some of the tape on it. I was thinking, what? He's straight out of a movie? It's Karate Kid there? Where the hell is Mr. Miyagi at? You know what I mean?
Oh, a spinning leg kick.
Interesting. Kind of hit the body there. Parisian. So what's your thoughts, Ash, in terms of Parisian and Pogues? Safe to say Pogues so far looking very effective by mixing in the grappling
very
wrestling.
Good. The mixing it in, lovely.
What does Parisian have to do in order to, I don't know, to start looking more?
I think he needs to get his respect by stuffing the takedown.
Nice. Yeah. Shout.
Or land a bomb and just get his respect.
Just the timing of Pogues' entries is just so good.
Yeah, it's so good.
Do you reckon if Parisian keeps going to the body, it's going to be harder for Pogues to then duck under and do that takedown?
Maybe.
Again, yeah. Every time he ducks down, threaten a knee.
Yeah.
What happened last time though, when Parisian sort of took Badeau down on his terms? That's when you saw the fight change.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not a case of not engaging.
That's what he might be doing now.
Yeah, maybe it's a case of him just being more practical with it. Yeah, it's clinch scenarios without capitalizing on the break. Usually it's a Parisian thing. There it is from Parisian. It's just done it there.
Push.
Oh, uppercut. Nice from Parisian.
Door the box. Oh, shovel.
Yeah, see these?
Here we go.
I do tend to like those close encounters, those close scenarios, clinch scenarios.
He's very good at it as well.
Yeah. Although Pogues has been getting the better of him up until now, Parisian's almost remembering how he makes his makes his cheddar. So it's gonna be good for Parisian for Pogue. Oh, there it is. These close exchanges. This is Parisian's field. There we go. He's stepping into
the box. Door the box.
It's good.
Oh, stiff jab.
Pogues needs to be there, but he needs to get a takedown off of him.
Oh, spinning back fist.
Huh. There's your spinning artillery side.
Yeah.
For the event.
Those hips are safe. There's no takedown there.
Well, he's like I said, mate. He's stuffing them takedowns and making it more competitive now.
Yeah.
Every time Paul ducks in for that takedown, Josh is wise to it now.
Absolutely.
And like you said, Aaron, every time when they're in that clinch, he's landing at the elbows or that uppercut that we've seen several times now, making him pay for it.
Yeah.
Oof, a lot of Vaseline.
Loads. That could be a 1-1, boys.
Yeah, you reckon?
Very much could be.
I don't know though, because he's still got 2 takedowns in that fight, didn't he?
He did.
I know obviously they don't obviously win you around. I know, but. Ooh. Come on, let's see. Who are we going for in this fight in the chat? Who are we going for?
Yes,
again, don't forget to drop a like on the video.
Yes, Polo. Welcome in, my man. How
Polo. Hey.
Welcome in, sir.
So far. Who you
Polo,
picked in this fight?
Polo, Torre, Polo.
And of course, let us know who you got in the upcoming fights as well. Don't forget to smash a like on the video.
Do so. Is this your first time in Polo?
Can't remember. He says yes, lad. So you might know Noah's already?
Yeah, maybe changing your name on there.
Come on, everyone else, let's hear you as well.
Indeed.
Timer's in.
Yes, it is. We're off.
Third
Here we go.
round.
If it's your first time, have a
coming
clap.
right up
Have a
after
clap.
this.
Place to be if you're a fan of the UFC.
Oh, good one too.
Oof.
See, this is good. I think.
Oh, good one too from.
I think, Parisian's got to take it to his field of expertise, which is at clinch and just be dirty boxing from there. That would deter Pogues from wanting to complete a full takedown.
Yeah.
And then he can sort of keep it at range. But I don't know. Blow, eye poke. What's going on?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
The ref needs to be more clear.
That's mad.
Wild. Yeah. I think there was almost an eye poke in the last round as well.
Was it?
He's got to decide. He's got something in his eye. Either it's that amount of Vaseline that's been caked on.
It's them toes. Them toes just stuck in his eye.
He wants it back. What is it? Barely. Oh, kind of punch behind the equilibrium there.
Straight.
Yeah, sort of.
It's just the way he winced. I thought it was an eye poke.
Oh, come on, man.
It's good for both sides, though.
I'll have to get a coffee after this fight.
Yeah, we're about
struggling now
45.
after these two.
Yeah.
After these last two fights.
They're really supposed to go the distance, aren't they? We're going to have to stop that timer. We're plus minute on this end moment.
Yes.
But I will actually give it. I'll give it to him. He's using the time. There's not many fighters that use the time.
No, it's true. It's true. I try coming in with a 4:30 when I get it.
Psycho Paul says, I could take night's lunch money after watching that performance.
Hey.
Psycho Paul, mate.
Hey,
Love that, buddy.
you know what I mean?
Literally
Love that.
tired of seeing and talking about that guy. But, yeah,
Oosh.
to BKFC next for him.
Yeah. Oosh. If you sync the timer up at the beginning of the round, then you should be all in sync. But because of the stoppage there, we've had to take it off the scene. So we have for now.
Yes, indeed.
I think Josh hurt him a minute ago.
Yeah. Josh could be
Look, he's charging in for it now. Look. He's charging in.
The only thing that could... Oosh.
Oof.
Oh, another takedown for Pogues. Actually quite pivotal, I think, at this point. He got like 2 or 3 in the first round. Did he get any in the second round? I can't remember.
Ooh, full mount now.
Yeah.
Got to rain some elbows here.
Yeah, hold it, though. I'll hold it first. Hold it first. Let him tire himself out trying to get up. And then that pause in the action.
Oh, we didn't even paste the link in the Discord, did we?
I did, yeah.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. I've already done it anyway. Sorry.
So again. Take time. Take your time. If you start striking, you could lose it. And that's my concern. How did he get out of that? He should have locked it up, to be fair. He's doing great. Look at Parisian just sort of knocking out those hips. At this point, do damage because you're losing him. But
yeah, he needs to don't let him stand up from here.
Yeah, I would have thought he would have. I mean, in a position like that, so strong and domineering.
Yes, especially for heavyweights as well, and he's getting up with ease.
Yeah.
True.
Parisian's been great at doing. And look at him, still rising. Oof. You can't stop him. You can't stop him. Look at this. You can't stop him. You can't stop him. He's like,
is he Undertaker?
Yeah, you know what I mean? If he decides he wants to get up, he's going to go.
Come on.
Oof, big knee.
The best bet now is just take him down again and reset. But, mate, if he wants to stand up, he will stand up. Not bad.
Looking like 2-1 Pogues, potentially.
Do you reckon so? I reckon that second round.
Oh, hot elbow.
Oh. He knocked his block off.
Nice. Duck right
spinning artillery.
Spinning, yeah. Need a trip, though. 1 minute 52 left here on the clock. 51, 50. And now it's Parisian who's got the control up against the fence with Pogues there. And with the
Pauga said hard to call the main event, to be honest. Angus says agreed, but I'm leaning Blanchfield by sub. Wilson Jersey said, who's winning this fight so far, lads? And yeah, I think we've got Pogues.
I would say so. Takedowns.
Yeah, same.
First. I can't remember if he had takedowns in the second round. I think second round potential would have gone Parisian.
Stiff jab.
I don't recall many, position advances or damage.
I may even go 1-1, to be honest, to be fair. I'll say 1-1.
Yeah, it's all good uppercut from...
For the judges looking at this, you know, Parisian looks like an aggressor. Control, putting the power on, the pace on.
Yeah.
And Pogues seems to be running. Although, effective-wise, Pogues has been the one to get the takedowns.
Yeah, true.
55 seconds left of this round. And then we've got the co-main event coming up between Jordan Wright and...
hopefully that one doesn't get out of the first round.
Yeah, ditto. I think Pauga's going to put it on him.
Oh, nice.
Oof.
Ooh. So
shovels.
Breathing heavy, but he's still throwing.
He is.
Hard.
Yeah, he's still throwing. Yeah, but see what I mean about the takedowns now. He's not getting the takedowns as easy now, and Josh is making him pay for it now as well.
Yeah, go after it.
No, he's going to get a takedown.
It's a little too late. It's a little too late, Josh.
Not too bad, though.
You're finishing strong. Take that base away. Oh, go on, mate. Oof. Oh, this is where he just rains, mate. Make it rain.
Wow. It all depends on that second round, because this could be a win in this round for Petrosian.
Yeah, right in front of the Steve Mazzagatti prep point.
Yeah.
Whoosh, look at that.
Bring it on.
I don't know.
Who do we score that one round?
Come on.
I don't know.
It could be 2-1, but either way, it's going to be a split decision.
Crazy, because I thought the Jim Miller fight was a split, but it was a unanimous, so I really don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to call either.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, guys, in the chat? Who took that?
All I know is that William Knight is getting cut. That's what I know.
William Shite. Oof. Yes.
William Knight.
I kind of want to have a Q&A with William Knight for two reasons.
Oh.
I want to call him in personally as well, so I can give him a bit of give him on knees. It's wild how we could just go from pre-fight completely and utter afraid of him to post-fight just wanting to beat him up.
Yeah. Just quickly as well. Obviously, if you just joined us, you just missed the announcement. Thursday Q&A with Terence McKinney. So again, if you want to get your questions in, we'll be live with Terence McKinney, 9 p.m. GMT.
Yep.
Get your questions in with Terence McKinney.
Yeah, it's going to be nuts. I'm looking forward to it. I'd love to really get into some of his history as well and talk about some of his fighting styles and his matchups. But yeah, questions are welcome, so do pop them in the chats. I would be very keen to ask a question for William Knight, as I was just saying, and I would like to know.
No, we're not going to be talking about William Knight.
No, not in that one. With William Knight.
Don't ever mention his name ever again.
No, I wouldn't mind a Q&A with him though, because
William Knight.
I just want to know what he was thinking.
No.
What's going on?
Anyhow,
had he already quit the UFC before got kicked? So chances are he's probably going to be out of the UFC at one point.
The times for Terence McKinney Q&A will
be unanimous.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, he's got it.
Yes,
he's got it.
Nice.
Pogues moves on. First UFC win as well, right in front of his family.
Yeah.
So Terence McKinney Q&A this Thursday will be 9 p.m. GMT, 3 p.m. Central Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, and 1 p.m. Pacific Time. So there's your times. Make sure you got the notifications bell rung on the channel, of course, as well. HRO7.
Oh, broke his hand.
Oh, did he?
Apparently so.
Parisian or Jamal?
Jamal.
HRO7, it said, is that Steve Mazzagatti? Yeah, it was in that corner. Yeah. You see him sitting there. He's part of the officiating team, but obviously he doesn't ref. I'm pretty sure he doesn't score fights as well, hopefully. I don't know why he's there. Honestly, don't. I think it's probably just to make sure that everything's in check. That's about it.
I think we needed Mario Yamasaki for that last fight.
Yeah, bring him back, man. Bring him back. Let him die.
Oh, look at his dad getting the money out. All the money he's made for betting. Counting
He's getting the bet slip out.
Can you do that? Can you bet on your own children, your own family in the UFC?
Polo said, who you got, lads? Fury or Paul? Oof. What's that next week, innit?
Fury.
Oof. What's time?
I prayed to God, please. Oof. Oh, I don't know, actually. Oh, no, that's
I can see that point at which his hand broke. That kind of landed awkward.
That boxing fight could happen pretty early, you know.
Hope so.
If UFC's on at 12,
that
boxing event might be first.
That's so clever how he gets a takedown. Feints that right. Parisian puts his hands up and he ducks right underneath. Beautifully done. perfectly timed those takedowns. Perfectly. I know you said it, but I mean, let's emphasis on the word perfectly with a capital P because it was really well done.
Yeah, next weekend's card is at the same time as this one. So that boxing match in Saudi Arabia will be in a decent time for us, I think. I mean, it makes sense because Tommy Fury's fighting it. So yeah. I might watch it. I might be asked, but then I might want to sleep. Don't know what's better, really.
Sleep.
I don't mind watching it at all. Now I'd watch it. I wouldn't mind.
I'm quite intrigued by it a little bit, just because it has had a lot of people talking.
He's a bit emotional, isn't he?
Joe Daddy not in the house though. Where's Joe Daddy been?
Oh, look at Mum throwing some hands there.
Yeah.
Well, more than William Knight.
I see where he gets it from. Yeah, do you know what I mean? she threw more significant strikes than William Knight ever did.
Mate, 150% she threw more strikes than William Knight.
More significant strikes even.
Sign her up.
Sign her up.
Get that contract out.
Oh, wow.
Wilson Jersey said, would love to see Tommy spark it. So would I, to be honest. But from what I've
same.
heard, a lot of people thinking that Jake Paul's going to do it.
Yeah, I want Tommy to. I do want Tommy to do it, but at the same time, I don't get me wrong. Jake Paul has earned my respect. I kid you not. Like when he first was on the scene, I had none for him, but now I actually do. I genuinely do have his respect. Yes. He's got my respect now.
I just think he's coming up against an actual decent. Sorry, obviously Fury, and.
Oh, Ash, you still there?
If you get
choppy there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, no, I'm still.
Sorry, try again. For me, it was choppy, but
it might be Mike.
I bet it's you, buddy.
It's lag of some sort.
But yeah, if he beats some Fury, he will get respect.
Oh yeah, I mean, I kind of said that off of. Yeah, he didn't have any respect beating Woodley twice. Who did he fight last time out?
Silva. Anderson Silva.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, it was after Anderson Silva. He got my respect.
Not a bad one.
Yeah. It was that was the one which I said, if he does this, then he gets my respect. But also the whole UFC fight pay thing as well. I mean, I think I respected him in that press conference when he had said, if I win this, if you win that, because I just thought, mate, you're smart, because the strategy you just put out here on the table has literally taken, like, you've mentally, and Silva didn't even realize it. Like, if Silva lost, it's almost a win for him as well. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So all of a sudden, you've taken all of the stigma out of having to beat a YouTube Disney fighter in just one line by putting that bet on the table. I was really smart, so he took my respect at that point.
I'll get him off the screen.
What's going on?
Is he still here?
Nightmare. Yeah, he is a nightmare. Absolute nightmare.
What a disgrace putting him on the screen.
I'm starting talking about it, honestly. Guys.
I'm going to have a nightmare tonight.
I think he's got something going on at home. That's the only way to explain it. You know what I mean? It's like, who hurt you?
Angus says Jake Paul is going to KO him. Unfortunately, no respect for Paul. Ooh, yeah, you could probably see that. I think, but then the pressure's on Tommy Fury a little bit, really, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. The pressure is on him all day long.
Western Jersey says, you guys hear the rumors of his fights being fixed? Oh, is that in terms of who? Jake Paul's fights being fixed or Tommy Fury's fights? I know Tommy Fury's...
Probably Jake Paul's one.
Tommy Fury's fights have been pretty sus.
He's been a bit protected.
Is he?
Yeah, I mean, he's Fury's brother. So.
Terrible records as well. Similar to Jordan Wright.
He's a pretty boy. And they keep him pretty.
But look, I wouldn't be surprised if Jake Paul's fights are fixed. I think I've said it once before. Oh, Jake Paul, he says, yeah.
Yeah, you watched that Woodley one in slow-mo. It looks well sus.
Look, man, I don't know.
The Woodley one, no. I don't think the Woodley one was fixed at all. I thought it then. I thought it before, and I think it now. Woodley's just really S-word. He's crap. He's awful.
I don't know. I think that what Jake Paul and a lot of people are doing now, in a way, is these kind of like boxing / WWE fusion events. That's all I see it. And look, Floyd Mayweather's doing a smart thing as well. Like, he's literally just sparring people for money.
Yeah.
The exhibition. Who's the next one coming up with has it happened already?
He's fighting. I can't remember.
Another
his
exhibition
fight,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember who he's against
mate,
now.
He's not done yet? How old is he?
All he's doing is just tooling people.
Yeah.
Fury, Paul, Sunday night. Oh, it's Sunday. What? That's interesting.
Okay, sick.
Next day over.
We're safe, right? Anyway, let's jump in. Oh, go on.
Angus said, I mean, Askren is the worst boxer I've ever seen. I could turn up hungover with no training and I'd knock him out in the first round.
I'm just going to say one thing, Angus.
I agree with that one.
After what we've just seen tonight, is he still the worst boxer you've ever seen?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think there's a new contender who's recently just exhibited his striking ability not long ago.
There's a tribute to
There's got to be more to it. Shall we?
Let's get into the co-main, guys.
Let's jump into Zach Pauga. Zach Pauga then, who's got a pro record of 5 wins and 1 loss with 1 KO, and that 1 KO being in the first round. And he has a UFC record of 0 wins and 1 loss. And he made his UFC debut last year in 2022. Obviously, the final against Muhammad Usman. He's also never been submitted as well.
Okay.
Yep.
Interesting stuff. And fighting style for Zach Pauga.
All right, Poga. I'll say orthodox fighter. He's quick. He's actually quite quick on the feet for a heavyweight, especially when he's moving his body to create angles for his strikes, and then he evades the danger as well almost immediately after. But defensively, he's got a lot of looks using a kind of range of agility and that sort of distance to his advantage. But he leans quite heavy on his front leg as well, baiting the head before moving it out of range and countering with his right hand. But he's quite excellent at utilizing his long jab of his as well, especially from that sort of long range distance. He's got the weapons, certainly.
Yeah, 100%. Then we jump onto Jordan Wright, then, who has got... He does. Jump onto Jordan Wright, then, who's got a pro record of 12 wins and 4 losses with 7 KOs and 5 submissions, and has 11 first-round finishes, and has a UFC record of 2 wins and 4 losses, and he made his UFC debut in 2020, and he has lost his last 3 fights.
Yes. He has fallen hard times with Jordan Wright, and he's a southpaw fighter with a brown belt in karate, leans heavy on his front leg, fights long with his lead hand outstretched, ready to control the hands of his opponent as he blasts the leg kicks.
Is that Overeem?
Yes, it is. Alistair Overeem is in.
I thought it was. No razor blades.
Yeah, I thought they were together. That's interesting. He loves to overwhelm his opponents as Jordan Wright leads his striking with the right kicks to the body. Has worked extensively on his wrestling skills because he wants to be able to mix up his offense effectively.
He just broke the bucket over him there. Just broke the bucket by holding it.
Ooh, interesting stuff.
The ring.
HRO7 says this is going to be a great co-main. Angus says, good point. Askren versus Knight is a fight I'd pay not to see. HRO7 says Zach's coming out to the Halo theme, LMFAO. Angus says, no way, what a legend. Respects to the Alistair Overeem. Guys, podcasters are in the house.
Yes, guys, podcast. What's up, guys?
Blanchfield by sub tonight. Mate, I could see it. I've got Blanchfield down. I have. Which I think is a big pick, but when you look at what Valentina Shevchenko was able to do to Jéssica Andrade, I can see Blanchfield doing the same. However, I do think that obviously Valentina is a little bit more athletic than Erin Blanchfield. No disrespect to Erin Blanchfield, but
one's top of the division.
For those reasons. But the ultimate question is can Andrade stuff the takedowns? We're going to find out after.
Yes,
this
that's
fight.
the main thing. The main thing.
What pees me off, says Paolo, is Silver, Woodley, absolute legends, should have enough money not to fight Disney Boy. But then, at the same time, they get more money to fight.
It was a big payout.
So you kind of would if you were in their position in a way.
I think for Aspirin, it was drying up a little bit. But at the same time, if someone comes, hey, look, here's a couple £1 million to fight me.
Yes. Like, okay,
but come on now. But someone like Silver, that's a former, it's crazy though, because obviously I got a little bit of stick on Twitter for obviously saying that about Woodley, saying he's a former champ and shouldn't have taken the fight in the first place, but obviously, and then everyone started saying, he wouldn't take a payday, but I'm not a former UFC champion. I wasn't at the top of my game at one point, and then losing to YouTubers, if you get what I mean.
I mean,
it's one of them.
I don't know. For him, it was. I mean, in hindsight, he shouldn't have taken it, but at the point in the moment, completely understand it, and Yeah, we'll get onto that in a little bit, I think. But expectations real quickly while we're here for Zach, my man. I reckon he was arguably winning the last fight until he actually got caught against Muhammad Usman. He had the most output, and he actually was avoiding the wild hooks, and it was at heavyweight, wasn't it? So he had a great movement going on into there. But this time, he hasn't got the one-shot power to worry about, so let's hope that he's going to be a little bit more in there and I guess in exchanging more often with Jordan Wright. But this time,
might take more risks, I think.
That's the word, risks. Yeah, this time I expect Pauga to be a bit of a quicker guy. I think it'd actually be more effective when attacking the body and moving out of range to avoid the counters. But Pauga is actually going down a weight class for this one, so more natural light heavyweight to where he was before. He was mentioning earlier he was at heavyweight for, of course, a tough series. So we could be surprised by his power, I wonder. So, yeah, we could be.
Yeah,
he already had a good movement at heavyweight, so I can't imagine what his movement's like a weight down.
Yeah, for sure. As for Jordan Wright, though, Wright has these wild berserker tendencies where he will chase for the finish if his opponent shows any signs of aggression. That's what I said earlier. We could see that from him at any point in this fight, but coming forwards would be key. Yet to see him be effective fighting off of his back foot. Usually a physical threat, but against the larger opponent, I'm not sure he could have a much success trying to outmuscle the recent heavyweight in Zach Pauga.
Yes. Everyone in the chat, who do we pick in this one? Who did we pick in this one, chat? Who did you two go for?
I went for Zach Pauga. Of course.
You go for Zach as well, Si?
Yeah, Zach also.
Yeah.
I also went Zach as well.
For Jordan Wright, though, maybe I'd like to see him use that tie clinch that he had on Villanueva.
He does have a good tie clinch.
He does, and he lands some good strikes in there as well, because he uses his height and strength so effectively when controlling his opponents and landing those strikes. You know, he lands some good knees to the body occasionally when he's in there, but so far at the moment, Pauga is pushing the pace, pressing light against the cage. So let's see what the Beverly Hills Ninja has to do with that. Here we go.
Some great inside strikes there from Pauga.
Good knees.
Yeah.
HRO said, why is Jordan so overconfident? I mean, it could be just a mental thing, of course.
Why are you so confident, Jordan?
Heading in there.
What is it?
This is not an easy fight, he says. Fun fact from Angus, Jordan Wright has 7 wins over opponents with 0 wins. There you go.
Yeah, but that's what me and Jordan did a bit of digging, and we were like, hang on a minute, like this guy had because obviously before his last 3 losses, you take his last 3 losses off him, he's got a great record.
But that was a long time ago, though, wasn't it?
It was a few now. Yeah.
How long ago are we talking now? Since he's been in UFC since 2020, 2019.
Yeah. Yes, Wales, New Jersey. He is the Beverly Hills Ninja.
He seems to be complaining about something.
0-4. As UFC underdog, says HRO7.
He hasn't won in UFC yet.
He's got.
He hasn't won in UFC yet.
HRO7.
Who's that?
Going for
Jordan Wright. 0-4 in UFC.
Yeah, he has. Of course he has.
He has. He beat Jamie Pickett.
Oh, of course, yeah.
He's got 2 wins in UFC.
Yeah.
He's got 2 in the UFC.
Oh, you're not even listening to my stats, boy.
No. I mean, someone just said in the chat 0-4 in the UFC.
Yeah. So losses against Dusko Todorovic, Marc-Andre Barrieu, and Bruno Silva. And of course, he
beat Jamie Pickett, didn't he?
Yeah, and then before that, he lost against Joaquin Buckley. Steamrolled him in round 2.
Tough times.
Yeah. I mean, he beat Ike Villanueva, but Ike Villanueva doesn't move. He just stands there. He's so slow and ploddy.
And absorb leg kicks.
Basically, yeah. So,
like you said, Pauga definitely pushing the pace here, trying to tie up Wright up against the cage here.
Psycho Paul says William Knight would beat Jordan Wright on points. Bro, mate,
don't say that.
Both guys should get cut if they lose.
Yeah.
You know, we're not having a write-off here. Next fight. Could be. Complete write-off.
I don't know. I don't think William Knight could win anything. Something's going on with him tonight. He just was not.
Right, okay, well, let's stop talking about William, that guy.
Yeah, you can see it makes me mad.
Let's talk about Pauga.
You can literally tell it's eating away at Jordan.
It is.
Oh, honestly.
Zach Pauga,
good knees,
good pressuring against the fence here. Looks like he's just trying to wear Jordan Wright out here.
What is he looking at?
Oh, another cup shot. We had a cup shot in every fight tonight.
I don't know if that was though. Pauga's been looking.
I feel like Jordan Wright might just berserker him now, just for landing that.
Yeah, look, that's not really a cup shot. You just sort of need under.
He need himself.
I don't know. It's like that'd be impressive, wouldn't it? But at the same time, I feel like Wright's been looking for an excuse ever since it started. He's been looking over at the ref to complain.
Yeah, because he was talking. He was talking at the ref at one point. I think it's because he may have, when Pauga had his head in his face, he may have thought that he headbutted him.
Oh right, okay. Yeah, there was something. He was trying to.
Or in my case, it would be a nose.
Yeah.
Have one of them in your face, mate. Knockout.
A nose blow from Ash.
Here we go. Same position. It's great. I bet Wright was hoping this wouldn't be the case.
Pauga looking to try and sweep the legs, but not to prevail.
That's good, though. I'm glad they went back in the same position because I wasn't convinced.
Yeah, I thought he was going to take it away from him, though.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not one to judge on how low a man hangs, but I wasn't really convinced that was a real low blow.
Oh, good elbow.
Oof. Looking for that trip is Pauga.
That's our trip.
Doesn't like that head controller, does he?
No.
No, he doesn't. It's frustrating.
At all. It's really awkward. Yeah, so at which point you'll just be like, oh!
That's what I'm saying. Look.
Nice, sorry.
Oh, big elbow.
I just got excited because
cut Jordan Wright.
Oh, it's opened him up.
Pissing blood now.
Stop the fight. Stop that fight!
What's he laughing at? What's he smiling at?
Jordan Wright staying composed in there, though.
He is.
Pauga.
I wonder if he knows something.
He's probably just looking at himself on the screen going, bloody hell, mate.
Yeah.
I'm cut open.
Kinda. I just feel like, how do you have time to be outside of the octagon when a fight's happening right now, bro? Stop worrying about those external things and stop trying to...
Oh, come on, just get him off the cage now. Come on.
I mean?
Oh, big elbow.
The fight's here.
Oh, okay, maybe not.
He should be too occupied on what's going on right here to pull faces. Do you know? And he's still pulling faces.
He's licking his own blood and he's smiling in there.
He is. His mind is somewhere else. He needs to be...
You ain't going to score points smiling at the camera, bro.
Do you know, it's concerning because
Pogues
Pauga's going to work. You know what I mean?
Look at this.
He's not,
good shots on the break as well.
Good knee.
Woo! Bloody message, Jordan Wright. Chats, guys. Wales and Jersey, nice elbows for Pauga. How incredible is it that Jordan actually ended up beating the toughest fighter in the world, Edward, the 0-22 go of MMA Derby? There you go. That's the guy I was on about. 0-22. That's mad.
He's literally just a slag for boxers to beat up. Must be more of a punching bag than William Knight.
Shut up! Anyhow.
Yeah.
So, I want to see
that's deep.
This round from Pauga.
You see it?
Yeah, disgusting.
Cutman Tate works.
Oh, that is a nasty cut.
Yeah, man.
He works miracles.
That is a nasty cut.
He's quick. But yeah, Jordan Wright is just smiling and waving.
Yeah, but
Jordan, right.
I don't know. Is it like Sam Alvey or something like that? What's sort of
Sam Alvey versus Jordan Wright is the ultimate fight.
That is a great fight.
Is he still around, Alvey?
Yeah,
he survived it. I thought it was cut.
I reckon. Yeah. He's going to be the champion of the PFL soon.
All right, so what does Wright need to do here against Pauga to sort of upset what we've just seen?
Throw. I don't know.
Get away from the fence.
Yeah, I'd like to see him utilize the teep kicks a little bit. There you go. As I said it.
Yeah. He did stuff the takedown though, didn't he?
He did. Ooh. Pauga looking to catch him.
Oh, good knee.
Maybe.
This again. So whilst
needs to telegraph a little bit better.
Whilst he existed here, he did stuff multiple takedown attempts that were coming here.
Oh, here we go. We're back here again.
Yeah, it would just be a matter of time, I reckon, before Pauga gets it because fatigue will inevitably kick in. So how does one get out of this position? You need underhooks, right?
Yes.
Yep. Circle out as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what it needs to be doing...
hook on the left side.
That's great throwing the strikes just to upset him a little bit, but then get those underhooks, which he had an opportunity to get underhooks here.
A little bit.
He's got the opportunity for underhooks here. And
he's too busy looking at himself on the screen and smiling.
He's got to be here in the moment, in the fight. Why is he concerned about what's happening outside? He shouldn't be at all. That's worrying me. Really worrying me.
Oh, Jamal going for a trip, but nearly had it.
Nearly.
But
that was nice.
They break, and now Pauga still maintaining center of the octagon.
Come on, make some. We need a finish. Come on.
John Wright
I've had enough of this now.
Smiling at him. Ooh,
I know, like,
just missed with that head kick. Wright blocked it just in time there because he was going to get deaded.
That must have hurt the forearm.
He was about to get deaded.
What does Wright do for a living?
Fight, supposedly.
Is this his profession? Because I just don't think he's putting 100%.
He's definitely a chef or something like
right?
that. On the side.
I feel like this is
or a postman.
No, I think the fighting's on the side, bro.
Postman vibes.
I feel like the fighting is what's on the side. So he's got a day job.
Postman.
Postman Wright. Don't know. It might be on his Wikipedia page or something. I'm sure Angus can dig it out somewhere.
Oh my mate, if he is, that is crazy. Angus, get the details. What did he do before fighting? Was he a postman?
Not even before fighting. What's he doing right now? Because I don't think fighting is his sole commitment.
Yeah, stick to delivering letters, mate.
Yeah, whatever you're doing, stick
you do
to
a better
it.
job.
At least he can deliver something, mate.
Yeah. Unlike some.
Deliver a blow. Oh no, he nearly talked about him, didn't he?
Yeah, we're passing on that. Psycho Ball says, anyone else see Dustin Poirier in Jordan Wright? Or
Mate, look at this.
Have I had one too
Oh,
many?
Pauga elbows.
Nice.
Oh,
Psycho Ball, I think you've had one too many, mate. I think you need to lay off the juice.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Oof.
But maybe the facial expressions might be the thing.
That was solid elbows from Pauga just there, though.
Ooh, spinning elbow attempt, but Pauga looking to take the back
and then bring it back down.
He's gonna.
Not quite lost it there, but
how can you go from nearly outpointing Muhammad Usman to hugging Jordan Wright?
I wonder where is Muhammad Usman? What's he doing nowadays?
He's due a fight, surely.
You know what I mean? After winning the Ultimate Fighter.
It's a strategy. End of the day, I reckon at this point, Wright needs to shave a smile into the back of his head. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
He's the new smiling Alvey.
He's the B-Tech Sam Alvey.
I don't know why he's grinning so much, and nothing's happening.
Like, Sai's not watching the fight; he's just watching Jordan Wright's face smile.
I'm concerned about what's going through his head. I am. So
he's literally doing you, mate.
Do you know, where do you go, Jordan? Where do you go when the bell goes when the round starts? Where do you go? Because you're not in the fight.
In Charles Barkley, who says serving a roid suspension. So I think he's referring to Muhammad Usman there. Welcome in, buddy.
Thank you for the stats there, buddy.
Subscribe button if you've not done so already. Welcome to the channel, of course,
yes.
and don't forget to hit that like.
Thank you for that.
Please do like. Yeah, it does help. Really does. Please.
Ooh, Jordan Wright now pressing the action again on the cage here in the prime blue prep point.
How dare you even mention that? I was joking. Oh yes, we're away for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
What?
Broke
Pauga
it here.
is now going to cuddle him again.
Wright's gonna one bang him.
Ooh, good side kick though. Ooh. I dropped the likes as Charles Barkley.
I think Wright's got the range. Is that right? He does seem to.
He just needs to.
He'll be the Ranger striker. He's just not utilizing it. I guess he can't when he's this close. Whoa, those elbows.
Shots from
Yes.
Yes, more of that. A bit more entertaining.
Oh, Wright just caught him. Wright just caught him.
He did. Oh, wait, hold on. Wright caught him. Did he?
Yeah. Wright caught him in the end. Oh, stop putting your hands up.
Do you know what I mean? That does bug me. It's like, where do you go? What's going through your head to make you think
me and Jordan have the same vibes with you, mate. Where do you go? During fight week, where do you go?
Oh, mate, you know I'm here. But it's not even like that. I mean, I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad.
Oh, dear. I tell you what. These guys got to put something on, man. Like, those last two fights really...
Yeah, it really bugged me, and now, come on.
Shocking. Angus says, found something from Jordan Wright wiki. I sent it in the Discord. Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
Just ATF
so, Discord is where it's at.
Yeah, join that. It's in the description below. Join it.
Right, okay. Jordan Wright always knew he wanted to be a prepper. What?
Check down. So I get timer in there. Cheers.
Always wanted to be a paparazzi, fascinated by the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. Growing up, he honored his skills by taking sneaky pictures of his family and friends. As he got older, he landed a job at a celebrity gossip magazine where he quickly rose through the ranks. But as he grew tired of the paparazzi lifestyle, Jordan turned to martial arts for a new challenge. His natural athleticism and dedication helped him become a skillful fighter, eventually leading him to the UFC. What? Tell me that's not right. Tell me that's not true. Paparazzi.
Mate, apparently that is Jordan Wright.
Right, so I was close in terms of being a postman. He delivers something.
Yeah, he did press. He worked to the mail.
Yeah, but there you go.
That's crazy.
I actually kind of admire that in terms of like challenging yourself from paparazzi to fighting. It's a big jump. It really is. That's
so weird.
Yeah, but at the same, it's quite odd. But what really sort of you brushed over there, and it did sort of concern me a bit, was sneaky pictures of his friends and family.
Angus said he made that up on the spot. Angus, are you for real? That description was really good, to be fair. That had me fooled. But yeah, so going back to the legit truth, which is he is a postman.
Yeah.
I'm convinced.
Angus got us good.
I can't believe you,
Oh, that wasn't real.
No, it wasn't.
The time to write that as well is pretty impressive.
Angus, mate, that was quality.
Whip that. That's why he's our editor, folks.
Yeah,
that's why
check out the website if you haven't done so already. Link is in the description.
ATFMMA.com.
Oh! I sent him
punched him across the octagon. I'm not even gonna bite on it. I'm not even gonna rise to it. Do you know I hate when fighters just get hit and then they're like, nope, didn't hurt. That is.
Mate, why are you smiling?
That's exactly what the name is never gonna be mentioned anymore. Did just shake everything off like that didn't hurt. Clearly did.
Angus said, sorry lads, he actually started doing gymnastics and then went into MMA. Oh.
Yeah. So he's not Peter Parker.
He's not exactly the most nimble of them.
I think he just wrote the plot for Spider-Man.
Yeah. HRO7 says 2016 going into the third. Yeah, maybe.
I'm rereading that. That was literally Peter Parker, isn't it? Because he got into wrestling too, didn't he?
No, Peter Parker wasn't part of it.
Oh, stiff jab.
He got the wrestling when he
gossip magazine.
No, he did the paper, didn't he? And then he went into the wrestling, into fighting, and then he obviously took off being Spider-Man.
Maybe Angus took it a little bit.
Oh, back to the fence we go.
Yeah, Charles Barkley said he picked Wright because I thought middleweight over heavyweight, but I guess not. And yeah, no, it's I guess middleweight actually is the worst division. Yeah, no, I think John Wright was at middleweight, wasn't he? Yeah. But
he fought Bruno Silva, didn't he?
Yeah.
Elbow's heavy.
Yeah, no, he's quite a big boy, is Jordan Wright.
Yeah, he's got a big frame.
Where does he go after this, Jordan Wright?
Mate, I hope the UFC cut a lot of these guys after this.
Yeah. I can see at least
Jordan Wright is one of them.
3 cuts tonight.
Here we go. Come on.
Third round.
Here we go. Come on.
Pauga pumping the jab out, whereas Jordan Wright is still smiling, sticking his tongue out.
I don't know.
It bothers me. It does. It's just like almost to a point you just want to knock the smile off the face. Are you getting Dan Ige vibes here from Pauga? Are you getting that?
No, Dan Ige is a much better vibe.
And not like, I mean, looks-wise, not style-wise, but you seen it in the looks?
No, I guess what you mean, but it's just the trim, I guess. Ooh, Pauga looking to throw down. Oh, let's take some risks in this last round, guys.
What about you guys in the chat? Who did Dan Ige have sex with to produce Pauga? It's a mix of Ige and someone.
I think Zach Pauga would probably use Dan Ige as a condom. Something way bigger.
Right, he looks like a byproduct of, though. Not in style, but in looks for sure. Don't know who
yes, Weston Jersey, that is correct. Pauga did lose to Kamaru Usman's brother, Muhammad, in the final of the Ultimate Fighter.
Muhammad Usman. And Muhammad Usman's been... Oh, no, we've got a suspension. Oh, big right from Wright.
It's great they both got contracts, though, huh? Was this...
Yeah, yeah, of course. It was always going to be the case. Normally, if you get to the final, you get a contract.
Yeah. That's because you look so good in that first round as well.
Yeah, true. I arguably won that round as well.
Jordan Wright versus Sam Alvey.
Book it.
Book it.
Book it.
They can both smile at each other for 15 minutes.
Basically.
Smile off.
I don't think I'm here for that event.
Just faint smile. Faint smile.
I think I might be away for that one, boys.
Yeah.
Busy. I'm busy.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I booked a holiday.
Yeah.
So these guys going back and forth about the women's flyweight division is Angus and HRO7. But Charles Barkley says, you guys got a cool format for your stream. Kudos to whoever set it up. I mean, man, this is it. We've been going for 2 years now. This is We're Fan Channel. Fan opinions matter most. We're here for you guys. You know, we're here to give you guys a platform to voice all your opinions on whatever MMA related it is. Giving you a platform to ask fighters questions during our next Q&A series. We'll be talking to Terence McKinney in this week. On Thursday. So do stay tuned for that. Make sure you've got the notifications.
Stay tuned to that.
Channel, of course.
This is just a bit of it. The watch long, but there's loads of different looks that we do, different sort of things as well throughout the week.
Absolutely.
But in the top corner as well, some fun things we do, like sort of betting things with the channel. That's also quite fun to get involved with, in terms of just sort of seeing how the boys are sort of putting their money towards certain fights to see how it goes.
As well. So
yes, get the app if you haven't already, Charles.
Well, I'm actually getting one right now, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's a change of events.
Wales to New Jersey says, where is Usman's brother these days? When's his next fight? Well, apparently he's stepping into suspension, but who knows? We'll have to see. Welcome in, Lil Brenny. What was the line for Pauga decision? Ooh, good question. Ash, do you know that one?
I don't know, but yeah, that was a good shout.
Chat can give you help with that. 29-28 across the... What? You gave a round to Jordan Wright? Holy cow. There you go. Angus says, nothing scheduled yet. Funnily enough, though, I've matched him up with someone in my matchmaking article on atf.mma.com. It'll be out tomorrow. Ooh, lovely stuff, Angus. Interested to see
good shout.
Nice.
You're getting sacked in a water.
Cheerio. Just get rid of these.
Literally, there's going to be a chopping board after this event.
I hope so.
William Knight's on it. Jordan Wright's on it.
You boys are giving me all the laughs today. That's funny. That is funny. Chopping board.
Getting sacked in the morning.
HRO7 says, did Jordan not realise that his UFC career literally depended on that last round?
No, because he didn't care, mate. He got to get up in the morning to put the post in.
People said 30-25 for Zach, apparently. You're getting cut in the morning. Cut in the morning. You're
going to deliver the post in the morning.
Oh, mate. Wild.
Oh, I bet he's got a black and white cat as well.
Be a chopping block after this event.
Never predicting right again, says Charles Barkley. Mate,
you did that?
You don't have to.
You did that? Sorry to hear, bro. Sorry to hear.
Hopefully you don't have to do that again.
Yeah. There's some insights here. I'm not sure if you heard it earlier about his sort of bit of a sus history. And what happened against Pickett seemed to be more of a fluke than it was.
Over him looking skinny.
He's looking bare skinny.
He is.
Right, what's happened to him?
Back up again. For
what is going on there?
UFC, I thought he jacked straight back up again. Now he's looking like over him of pride. Woof. Back to
he's
the
looking like he's looking like a welterweight.
Yeah.
So mad.
I want pictures of Spider-Man on my desk by noon. Right.
Right.
Charles Barkley says he was working on a clean sweep too. No way. Who was in your parlay?
Oh. So you would have foresaw in that case the Marcin versus Wright Knight one. You must have seen that one. A lot of people went with the power of Knight to get the job done, but fortunately nothing showed up.
I've only got like 2 or 3 wrong so far tonight.
Oh, I must be on the higher end.
We're on to the main event next. This is going to get juicy. Main event time, folks.
Oh, yeah. Who did we put for the main event, everyone?
I actually.
Oh, nice.
I actually did.
Oh, I did Pogues Parisian as decision. I thought I just went any. That is good.
Oh, what? You got more points for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's disgraceful.
Oh, no way. I should have gambled on some of these decisions, to be honest.
I mean,
I've only been gambling on the on the submission or knockouts, which is probably not the best move.
Would we get another decision in this one, though? That's the big question.
Ooh, bloody hope not.
Decision. This next fight's going to decision.
It's more likely to be a sub or decision.
Maybe.
I think I'm the only one that's actually gone for
Andrade.
Entourage.
It must be.
Look at it.
I have actually gone on Entourage.
Absolute tear at the moment. She's steamrolling through people. But yeah, I just hope that Erin gets it done, because I think she's tough, and I just see like. Because she's young as well, I just see resemblances of John Jones when he was on the come up. Like, just not fazed by anyone. Just so much confidence in their ability and to get the job done. But I think it's going to be very difficult.
But that's the thing with me sometimes. You know, when you want someone to win and you think that... Just in the sense of, you know, like with me with Frankie, like I would just always pick Frankie, even if he was up against Goliath.
Yeah.
Like in this one, it doesn't bother me if Blanchfield wins, because obviously she's in my ones to watch. So
yeah, that too.
So if she wins, big things are going to happen.
Only 23 as well. I mean, you got to give her a title fight after this.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Whoa.
Even if she would have beaten Santos anyway, a title shot would have been there anyway as well.
HRO7 says, does Overeem have an illness or something? Man looks like he could make featherweight. Goodness.
Yeah, he does look sick. Sure. He looks ill. He does look ill.
That fight was weird, says Charles Barkley. Let's go Blanchfield, says West New Jersey native. Charles Barkley says, let's go Erin. New Jersey stand up. So the New Jersey folks are in the house.
Yes.
Angus says,
love the support.
Blanchfield sub round 1 to shoot me to the top of the predictor league. Ooh, really, Angus?
Oh, okay. Would it do it? Would that do it, Angus? Because that would put you above me, and I think let's see how that's going. I've not looked for a minute.
Oof.
You are
maybe.
Oh, do you reckon I could do? You're only on minus 65. You're pretty much on 0 mark. Would that give you what?
I've not looked.
Because she's a favourite, I imagine it won't get.
As soon as I get like a minus
Who's
points
favourite?
on the Fanatics app, I
no, she's not favourite.
At it because I'm like, well, sod that.
Oosh.
But yeah, Angus is top at the moment.
He's not top.
Yeah, he is.
I'm top.
For tonight, he's top.
Oh, is he on picks wise?
Yeah, for tonight.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's crazy how Blanchfield like dominated Amanda Maverick, and everyone says Amanda Maverick was like the next big thing, and she dominated her.
Yeah, I know. We had high hopes for Amanda Maverick, just because she's
and
strong
she was so dominant.
She's a bully, but Blanchfield just made it look easy. Jess is going to tap Sir Charles Barkley. Yeah, do you reckon?
Oh, she's going to get out.
Right, let's get into this one.
That sort of crucifix and get a TKO though.
Let's get into this one. Right, I'll jump onto Blanchfield then, who's got a pro record of 10 wins and only 1 loss, and she has 2 KOs and 3 submissions, and has 3 first-round finishes, and has a clean UFC record of 4 wins and 0 losses, and she made her UFC debut in 2021.
Yes, and she's only 23 or something like that.
Crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so pro record. No, that's your bit. Orthodox fighter, black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, highly skilled and confident for somebody as young as she is. Great footwork. She's actually good at using it to maintain the center of the octagon as well. Her transition on the ground are smooth, like butter. You know, she's actually always one step ahead. The same goes for her submission attempts as well. Like, she's got several ways of getting a fight to the ground by combining wrestling and judo techniques. It's brilliant.
100%, mate. And then we jump on to Jéssica Andrade, who's got a pro record of 24 wins with 9 losses, with 9 KOs and 8 submissions, and has 11 first-round finishes. She has a UFC record of 15 wins with 7 losses, and she made a UFC debut in 2013. She is on a 3-fight win streak. She is the former strawweight champion, most KOs in the strawweight division, tied with Angela Hill for the most bouts, which is 15, and tied with Nunes for the most UFC wins in women's history.
Yes, man. She's been about, man. There's Jéssica Andrade, and she's an orthodox fighter with black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. She keeps coming forward, dips her head to the side to look to land shots to the body. Not necessarily the most technical of strikers. I mean, actually, I think she is quite technical, really. But possesses a lot of power in those hands, especially for this division. Does a great job at getting her head off the center line, slipping the first punch or so, but to close the distance. Very educated striking game. Doesn't move for the sake of moving, but will look to find creative angles for her striking. Once she isolates a leg, she's looking to pick her opponents up for the big slam, and we saw that against Rose Namajunas because that was a
yes, we did.
Yeah.
But some couple of chats in before we get to expectations. Erin Blanchfield in the prep point at the moment. Angus says, put your number one spot on the line side, pick Andrade. Ooh, he's trying to bait you in there.
He's baiting me in. It's a little bit too late because it's just locked off, and I was literally dancing between decision, sub, and then I'm just going any.
Little Brenny's got a decent bet on the line at the moment. He says, I just sprinkled a little on Erin, round 3 sub. It was plus 2,000.
Sprinkled?
Ooh, just a little bit of that, mate. A little bit of that on the back. Interesting stuff.
Just a cheeky grand.
Fingers crossed for you, my man. Psychoball says, I'm going with Andrade. She can keep getting back up after the takedowns. She will piece Blanchfield up on the feet. Yeah, I can also see that as well. I'm not surprised.
That's the thing, obviously, which we thought, like, that me and JK fought in the Shevchenko fight. I thought, if Shevchenko gets her down, Andrade will be able to get back up, but she just couldn't.
No.
And I see if Blanchfield gets it down, I think Andrade may struggle getting up, but I don't know.
Yeah, and if Blanchfield is able to do that and get the submission win, then women, you've got a Khabib. Angus says, Erin, round 1 via Walls of Jericho. HRO7 says, Erin via round 4 guillotine. Ooh, we're chucking in submission predictions now, guys. Yes, more of that if you're going for Blanchfield. Got it going into the later rounds. Blanchfield with the 5th round sub, says Welton, New Jersey. Wow, a lot of these late subs from the guys in the chats. This is good stuff. Love your opinions.
Do you think the odds would have been the same if Santos was there instead of Andrade?
Do you reckon it'd be the same? I think it'd be
similar odds.
Very
closer.
Yeah,
I think maybe.
Yeah, I think it's.
Blanchfield still would have been underdog. Yeah.
Who is she? Pereira?
Yeah, she does that too.
Well, she's Brazilian, mate.
Yeah, they both shag crossbows and bow and arrows.
With each other, I'm pretty sure she doesn't swing that way, does she? Let's get into some expectations for the blue corner, Erin Blanchfield. Her last fight against McCann was actually a testament of her mental toughness, I would say. Like, when going against someone with McCann's experience, you tend to perhaps get a little bit shy with that. But, you know, at her age, being able to do that, incredible. Tonight, it'd actually be her jiu-jitsu skills, which will set her apart from this one. Once again, like we've seen it before. In the stand-up, she actually has 6-inch reach advantage, and so teasing Andrade by touching her up at range could be the perfect strategy to get her to overcommit. But she'd want to get the fight to the ground by level changing when Andrade loads up on her power strikes. From there, her strength and size is in the grappling. It will be tested against the more explosive fighter. It's always going to be a matter of time. I wonder if she can sort of be a cardio taxing for Andrade in the first years. But if she can take Andrade down early, keep her on the ground, and sort of make her fight off submission attempts, like the crucifix, which she's so accustomed to, she likes to go to as by default, then, you know, she could take away that power that Andrade possesses when in the stand-up.
That's true. I don't think getting to the crucifix position is pretty hard anyways. And I think she might struggle to get there.
It seems to be one of her favourites, you know. She does like it.
I guess I think
Molly McCann got there.
Had the same thing, so...
was it not Macy Barber? Maverick, yeah, got there too. Got in the crucifix too.
Yes.
For Andrade, I think there's no denying that she'll have the power advantage in this fight. In recent fights, she's stayed patient and waited for opportunities to pounce, and I think she'll want to test Blanchfield's reactions in the initial exchanges. Otherwise, she could end up on her back pretty quick. Attacking Blanchfield's calf will be key to taking away that drive to complete takedowns. However, I think her footwork and speed will help prevent Blanchfield from following through with those the takedown attempts. I think she needs to set the pace, keep the center of the octagon, and make Blanchfield fight off the back foot. You know, we I guess not really seen much of that in the past. HRO7 says Andrade looks like a female Alex Pereira, absolutely terrifying. Lil Brenny says, good point, Si. I'm picking Erin, but I wouldn't be shocked if Andrade just overwhelms Erin early. Yeah, for sure. You know, like we said, the mental toughness is going to be put on test.
Yeah.
Excuse me. HR7 says, if Andrade wins, she should fight Rose for the third time to finish the trilogy. And yeah, I'm all for that as well. She bounces between both divisions, and I think title fight
she does,
is on the horizon for Andrade. Either win or lose, really.
Yes.
100%. Well, I guess it's harder to sell if you could put it down to flop.
Again, if you didn't hear the announcement earlier, we will be speaking with Terence McKinney on Thursday, so stay tuned for that.
Little Brenny says Blanchfield did have a little trouble on the feet with Aldrich. Ooh, yeah, that is true. We have a more sort of skinnier fighter and a lot quicker on the feet as well. Are people looking into the performance by Erin against McCann a bit too much? Molly has never had ground game, and that's, I guess, not a bad point from.
Oh yeah, that's 100% true. Yeah, it's a great point. Great point.
True, but also Maverick made
Maverick's got a bit of
Miranda Maverick.
To her. I mean,
Yeah, she did
but
really well.
But then I guess in this, Andrade has got better ground game than I think the two of those. So interesting.
Yeah, same.
Thank you, Western New Jersey. Whoa, main event is coming up, ladies and gents.
It's
in the
here.
chat. Good predictions in there. Let's get a few more likes.
Let's get your predictions in. Come on.
Let's see what we got. Can Erin Blanchfield get the job done?
Ready. It's impressive for Andrade to be on the up in both divisions. Whilst they jump between the two. Not many people can jump between two divisions and, be on the up in both.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, the size is going to be clear in the advantage of Blanchfield. Just can she get it down? That's the question. Has she got the drive?
It's hard to get down.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It all depends because Andrade throws from the hip, so it could be a timed entry, and she's on a bum.
Yeah, and she might have to have a lower stance, Blanchfield. But then that's a low kick for Andrade to be taken full advantage of. Yeah, for a low kick.
Oh, this swing early. Andrade.
Oh, sugar.
She's so fast.
Blanchfield is kind of running in a bit ahead of her time, though. I would like it to sort of be a bit more out.
Yeah, same. And just try and chime the entries a little bit. Ooh,
it's harder to shoot underneath someone that's small, though,
I bet Molly McCann was like, hang on a minute, why weren't we doing this?
Yeah. I think didn't Erin kind of take her time a little bit against Molly in the initial exchanges?
Yes. Well. Here we go.
It was a round one sub, though, wasn't it? Was it sub or TKO?
Here we go.
2 TKO, I think.
Yeah, because you got that crucifix on her.
Or was it 1? I can't remember.
One.
No, it was 1. It was 1.
Okay. Yeah. Quite
Here we go.
Around as well. Oh, and Andrade stuffs the first
nice.
attempt there. Bite down on that mouthpiece there, says Charles Barkley. Damn, she just ate those, says Little Brenny.
Yeah.
For sure. You're looking at Blanchfield trying to land the right hand over the top.
It looks like... It doesn't look like Andrade is the one who's wearing the damage, though.
No.
That nose is a bit
Andrade's going to put punctuation on her strikes every time.
She has, but... Yeah, face.
Decision on Andrade wouldn't be a bad
so fast,
option.
man. But can she keep this pace up though? 5 rounds.
I know. And can she?
She's done it 3 last one. Ooh.
2 out of 2 so far.
Oh, that was in deep as well. That was in deep as well.
I think if you're Blanchfield, where does it sit in your mind if you go through round 1 and you've not taken her down yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Because especially
and obviously 100%, and being young, obviously at 23, does she get discouraged?
Exactly.
Oh, no, I hope not.
Because this is a big jump. This is a big jump. I thought even the Santos fight was technically a big jump in some ways.
That was number 1.
Oh, yes.
I guess Santos kind of has recently risen in the ranks, whereas Andrade has always been at the top of, straw weight.
Good right then from Blanchfield. And again.
Some good shots here.
And again.
Not too bad. So this is great. She's finding a range now. She's getting in, doing the damage and getting out.
Yeah.
Which is what you want. She's got the range for it. She needs to be utilizing that.
Here's the thing, Erin could very well land the most strikes, but Andrade is going to do the most damage for sure.
See, Andrade has a lot of those hooks. You see how she's got a bit like, who did we see earlier tonight? Just laying hooks out. Miller, right? He had a lot of hooks. That was his weapon of choice. Didn't throw anything straight down the pipe.
Oy.
Therefore, the opponent, Blanchfield,
all of those missing.
just has to throw, exactly. And it's just
Oh my God, how many strikes just missed then?
All of them. She's got nothing down the pipe. Everything's looping around the outside.
And Blanchfield doing wise thing to telegraph.
She just caught it then.
Blanchfield staying straight.
Oh, big right from Blanchfield.
I think I did want to write about this on the card, but we ran out of space in terms of like expectation points to put down. But one of them was also the fact that she's low to the ground. It's going to be bowed in her favor as well in terms of lower sensitive gravity, harder to go underneath those strikes and take her down.
I think Blanchfield so far has been trying to opt to get the body lock.
Oosh.
And get down that way.
Yeah, do like a trip. Yeah, that's probably the way for it. But then it's
Entourage can gas herself out
because from the body lock, you got to go through that close range where Andrade is throwing everything and it's looping. So it's easier to have the range advantage against a striker who doesn't use the full length of their own range. And that's Andrade for you. She loops her shot, so it's actually less than what it says on the card.
Yeah, Wilson, New Jersey saying Erin's boxing is crisp. And look, I guess in a way, we saw it against Juliana Pena against Amanda Nunes. Juliana Pena wasn't exactly landing the most powerful of strikes, but she was, putting fists in face for
just getting discouraging.
To disrupt the breathing and
So far, if this round ended now, I'll give it to Blanchfield. However, it takes only a few from Andrade.
It takes that one shot as well. It could be the last few seconds of the fight.
There it is.
If Andrade starts getting her timing down, she can steal the round.
Nice from Blanchfield.
Tight clinch from Blanchfield.
Tight clinch, but it's a danger zone still. Optimum space for those looping shots from Andrade.
Good shots for Entourage. I think if she can get out this round, like you said, without being taken down, it's going to be huge for her.
But then also the question is can Blanchfield do this in 5 rounds?
But can Entourage, though, because she's throwing so many strikes. Hands are together.
Yeah, the hands are together. And Blanchfield's struggling to get her down here.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Wizard attempt from Andrade.
Oh my goodness.
Try and take downs of her own.
Oh, wow.
And Erin got to catch
Good
that
balance.
right and sweep her, says Charles Barkley. Absolutely. Psychopal says Andrade's treating Erin's face like it's Lauren Murphy's. It's competitive on the feet. I didn't expect that, says Little Brenny.
Yeah.
Good round.
Wow.
Exciting round.
Good round.
Blanchfield showing us some of the boxing, and Andrade showing us some of her takedown defense.
Very, very impressed with her takedown defense. She's just spot on there, so yeah.
Wilson, New Jersey reckons it's 10-9 Erin for me in round 1. Maybe.
I don't actually know. I don't know. Because obviously, like you say, Entourage landed the bigger shots. But yeah,
for me,
I wouldn't be surprised if it was Blanchfield.
For me, after a minute,
yeah, that's it.
After a minute left, I was pretty confident. As I said, Blanchfield's got the round, unless, and then of course Andrade did put some punctuation on. However, Blanchfield did hold her own still too. So interesting. Very interesting. Very close.
Charles Barkley says, "Damn, I think Andrade won that round." He reckons. Okay.
Could be. It could be on damage because there was no takedown, and I don't think Blanchfield did more damage, but she did have more.
She definitely landed the most, but that's not how we're scoring.
Yeah,
exactly. Psychopal reckons it's 1-0 Andrade as well. So
I could go
Andrade.
It could go either way.
Back to the fence more. This is true, I guess. Yeah. A lot of aggression, a lot of control from Blanchfield early on, but let's see if Blanchfield can get her down this time.
Yes, and obviously Entourage could slow, and then that's when she gets it.
Sweet. Yeah. Ooh, inside kicks from Andrade. Let me see more of those.
But could it, if it does get to them championship rounds, like you said, Entourage has been there and done it. Can Blanchfield have a gas tank in them 4th and 5th round?
Exactly. But Angus reckons it's 10-9, Erin.
Yeah, I can see it, but for me, it could go either way. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, 100%.
It looked like that Andrade was just trying to find a range at the end of that last round.
Yeah.
Oosh.
Ooh, trying to rip to the body as well. It's good movement from Blanchfield.
It's not too bad.
Ooh.
Here's another thing I wanted to mention. I didn't have any space for on the card to put it. Whoa, I was excited.
Oh, good right.
You know how
nice.
Fiziev is brilliant at sort of like anticipating his opponent's strikes because the way he moves kind of laterally.
Oh,
he's going to take down. This is big for Blanchfield.
And there we go.
Straight into the crucifix attempt.
Wow.
She loves it. It's the way she wants to go.
She's looking to tie up their arm at the moment, but at the moment she's in half guard.
It's almost the same thing. We've all seen it before. Here we go. Some recovery. Turn it back.
Turn it back. Turn it back. Oh, it's in. This is in. This
could be deep.
There's a tap!
There's a tap!
There's a tap. Wow. Wow.
Arguably one of the division's toughest
Sugar.
contenders. Wow, she's crying.
She is for real, man.
She's no joke. She's no joke.
In our ones to watch, man.
Exactly.
In our ones to watch for a reason.
This year, baby.
She just took...
Valentina, where you at? You better hide in those caves.
Angus, you were 1 round off, bro. Angus, you were close.
Yes.
Angus.
And a lot of these guys said was expecting it late, but she cinched that rear naked choke quick.
Yeah.
Soon as Andrade gave her back up, that was it.
It's in mine and Jordan's ones to watch for a reason. We knew she'd have a big year.
Yeah, we even said it for last week for Jack de la Madalena as well. I put Jackie Boy in there, so look, the ones to watch video predictions are off to a flying start in 2023. Definitely got to check that video out after this stream, guys, to see who we thought. Yes, Erin says Charles Barkley is in. What a beast. Let's go, Erin says Wales to New Jersey. New Jersey strong, says Charles Barkley. Lil Brenny says, safe to say she's the best prospect since John Jones. And look, I made the John Jones comparison.
Yeah,
How young she is, the rise, the confidence as well. It's insane. You know? She's the real deal, absolutely. Wales, New Jersey. This is madness. Great submission. That is 3 back-to-back submission wins for Erin Blanchfield. No doubt a performance of the night. She didn't get a performance of the night in the last 2. Surprisingly. No. But surely she's going to get one in this
Crazy.
one. Her only loss was against Tracy Cortez in Invicta. But look, she's had 2 performances of the nights in her UFC. In Invicta, actually. She beat Brogan Walker. 2020.
Man, she's sick. She's
11-1 now for Andrade.
Yeah, so good.
It's a good test, man.
It's crazy.
Great test.
Whoever wins this next fight against Valentina Shevchenko and Alexa Grasso. Mate, that's what I'm saying. The flyweight division.
Because I thought Manon Ferro would be up there. It's sort of backlogged almost, right?
True.
Manon Ferro is waiting. EOS.
Program survey.
That's strange.
What are you done?
Nah, it's just a camera thing. But because that's a queue now, isn't it? So you got Shevchenko, you got Manon Ferro, and now Erin Blanchfield.
Just when y'all thought that this division was dead, the contenders are stacking up now. I think Shevchenko gets it done against Grasso, probably a finish there.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna be interesting to see who would be next, Blanchfield or
Manon Ferro. Or do they fight each other to sort of find out?
Scrap it out between those two,
Yeah.
It depends what division Entourage wants to carry on in.
What do you mean?
For Entourage next.
Oh, for next, yeah.
Yeah, I was talking about Ferro and
go back down to Straw
Blanchfield, but yeah, she's literally got her fingers in both pies, hasn't she?
Do you take that Rose rematch and then?
Shall we go to the ranking screen while we're talking about it?
Most submissions in the flyweight division.
Yeah, Robinson's going to be up there. Killer.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the division, I think Ferro versus Blanchfield would make the most sense to find out who's next.
But that's the thing. Does she need? Like, it's crazy because, like, you think does Ferro need to fight one more because she took out Caitlin to
She wanted to. I think for herself.
And then
she did
you think the same thing for Blanchfield. It's crazy, isn't it?
The thing for Ferro is like she wanted to have a bit more experience before going for the belt.
That's true.
So
That makes sense.
By her own admission. But at the same time, do we put them up against each other, or do we reel out the Queen more often this year or in a year and let her fight both of them?
What do you do?
Look at that.
That's the thing, man. Is Blanchfield will now go into 3rd, so the UFC surely aren't going to give Blanchfield the next shot. I mean, but you could, based on finishes, you know. Manon Ferro's been getting decision. I mean, you could do.
Now that Blanchfield's there.
Yeah, you could do, because, I mean, look, Alexa Grasso is in at number 5 and she's getting the title fight.
But can you have...
Yeah, it's because at the time, there was no contenders, wasn't there? So
can you have Santos beat Ferro and then be next to fight Shevchenko?
For a rematch. Maybe, arguably, yes, because some people felt that Santos actually won that fight against Shevchenko.
Okay.
That's what I mean, and that's where it confuses the whole division. You think, like, Santos obviously gets a win, like she's there for the belt. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I just kind of want to see the Bullet, like Shevchenko herself, fight 2 and 3 in a division.
Park, New Jersey, says Wellston, New Jersey. There you go. Big Jersey fans in the house. Angus says Ferro asked for another challenge before Shevchenko. So there you go. She's got to still wait for that to be lined up. Psychopol says Erin is a female Makachev. Unbelievable ground game, but looks weak throwing hands on the feet.
That's not the power, but she's got the ability.
But yeah, I guess they do lack a bit of power in them. But yeah, it's a good comparison, I guess, in a way. Yeah. She's 5-0 in the UFC now. She has to get the next title shot. So Charles Barkley, belt's coming back to the Garden State. There you go. Weak throwing hands, mate. Her boxing was crisp, says Wales, New Jersey.
True.
Yeah.
It was. The boxing was nice. You know, she did outpoint, arguably in terms of like most strikes, Andrade there, and she just had the right. She had the long. She was able to just be out of the range, so Andrade's strikes didn't really land. So yeah, I agree in terms of that. But yeah, power wise, it did lack a bit.
Yeah. Psycho Paul says Blanchfield versus Manon Ferro next. He says so.
It's an option.
It's possible. Yeah.
Let him fight it out for the next spot.
I kind of want them both to fight Shevchenko. I'm
just
excited to reel out Shevchenko more. You know, we don't see enough of her, in my opinion. So let's reel her out twice a year, 3 times a year.
Yeah, it'd be twice, but
we can do that if we keep these girls from fighting each other.
Yeah. Wellston Jersey says Charles, they need to bring back events at the Prudential Center. Jersey has a strong MMA community, and look, it's clearly growing, and you guys are in there.
Yeah,
good to see. Blanchfield versus Shevchenko, Andrade versus Grasso, Ferro versus Santos, says Angus, and look, there's some good matchmaking.
Good matchups.
No doubt those
could be some sneak peeks there potential on the website.
Next website article from Angus, so lovely stuff. All right, cool. That's
all right, Ash, you're up.
Yeah, jump into the first fight where we had Jim Miller taking on Alexander Hernandez. Hernandez picked a decision win, and it was unanimous as well, which myself included thought I thought it was going to go to a decision, but Hernandez looking great again back.
Ooh, it's a bit laggy on our end.
We are a little choppy over here.
Well, you go for it then, boys.
Yeah, okay. All right. In that case, we have Alex Hernandez and Jim Miller. So that was a great bout going backs and forwards. Probably looks like fight of the night. Probably still is, in my opinion. At the time, it certainly was. Hands going backwards and forwards, and just a bloody affair, to be fair, from start to stop. And it's gone to the left. I'm not entirely sure who won it, but it was Alexander Hernandez who took up that ultimately decision win there. In that, yeah, exactly. Did nothing. So there's not much more to comment on that, but yeah, you're right, JK. Heavyweight division next, Josh Parisian, and he was in there against Jamal Pogues. Now, this was interesting, this fight. It wasn't too bad. It was great back and forwards. Yeah, Josh Parisian saw some success in the chai clinch, but it was Jamal who was forcing those takedowns, really, to the mat, which ultimately, I think, helped him in terms of getting that decision. That decision win. But not often you get to see these heavyweights go the full distance. This time we did. And I guess with Parisian, you do tend to see that quite a bit. He does like to go the distance.
Just trying to wear him out, really.
Yeah. Next up, light heavyweight division, Jordan Wright, versus Zach Pauga. Now, this was... we all saw coming in, a lot of people were saying about a sus record for Jordan Wright. And thought that was a bit of a fluke game, what happened with Pickett earlier on. But you saw Pauga just control all 3 rounds up against the cage largely. Not a lot of excitement in terms of back striking, go backs and forwards. Some animosity from Jordan Wright was short-lived, but majority of the time it was absolute full-on control from Pauga for the duration of the card, I think. And I wouldn't be disappointed. I wouldn't be silly to say it would have been a full... It could easily have been a 30-27, but it was a unanimous decision win. But I think there was some rounds given to Jordan Wright in that case from the judges. Don't understand why, but...
Pauga cut Jordan Wright pretty bad in that fight as well. With a nice elbow.
Did.
Yeah, he cut Jordan Wright. Now you're going to see the UFC cut Jordan Wright. Hopefully. Last up, we just seen it. Jéssica Andrade and Erin Blanchfield giving us a sweet cherry on top to what was an interesting enough night.
Main card.
I mean, I don't want to say it, but yeah, let's be honest. But yeah, this was exciting. This was something worth waiting for because Jéssica Andrade was in there and with that power looping shots, and Erin Blanchfield for that first round was really competitive in the stand-up, which was so impressive to see because we don't get to see a lot of that from her, do we? But ultimately, it was a second round submission for Erin Blanchfield, getting her to the ground, but just so quick. As soon as it hits the mat, bam, she's looping around, got the back. And Jéssica Andrade was defending the first takedown attempt before she could even clock on to what she was doing with the second one.
Yeah.
But sunk that in real deep, real tight, tapped out, and that's all she wrote. Erin Blanchfield won that by sub.
100% Blanchfield moves on.
Absolutely.
Indeed. All right, taking us back. Lovely stuff. Oh dear. All right, so we'll get to some chats then real quick. Colby Usman won in The Rock, was amazing crowd. So these guys are talking about their times in New Jersey with fight cards. Psycho Paul says wins over Maverick and McCann don't warrant a title shot. Another fight is needed. And this is a fair point from Psycho Paul. Yeah, perhaps we will see another one from Erin Blanchfield. Next
could be that Santos fight, maybe.
Santos fight again. Yep. Who knows? It could be Manon Ferro. We'll wait to find out. But interesting opinion there from Psycho Paul. Western Jersey said it was, mate. One at The Rock versus Johnson. Oh, Johnson versus Bader. So they're still talking about. Oh wow, Western Jersey was at UFC 111. GSP versus Hardy.
Ooh. Nice.
Giles Bartley says, I finished 107th overall on Tapology, almost broke the top 100. Ooh,
sick.
Good stuff.
Wow.
But you can join our league in the Fanatics League, which is in the description, so be sure to check that out after the stream.
Yep.
He said Jordan Wright screwed me over big time there. Well, that's unfortunate stuff. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Much appreciated as always. Do make sure you tune in this week. We got a Q&A with Terence McKinney, as we announced earlier on. Fingers crossed we can nail Terence down. That, as I said earlier, will be 9 p.m. GMT over in the UK, 3 p.m. in Central Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, and 1 p.m. Pacific Time. So hopefully that's not too early for you guys across the pond there.
Do be there. It'll
Charles
be sick.
Barkley says, "I'll join." Good stuff. Yeah, good.
Love that.
Interested to
Whack
get your
notifications
questions as well. Wales, New Jersey. Yeah, make sure you get in the chats and get your questions in the chat. So Terence is really interesting stuff. But make sure you hit that notifications bell on our channel. And of course, next weekend we've got a fight in the light heavyweight division. Sorry. As Ryan Spann takes on Nikita Krylov. So good card.
Good fight.
That sounds so sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Sort of, that question there from Wales to New Jersey. I have questions for Terence McKinney. Just that line there, ... It's got me, you grip me now fully. I'm like, I want to know what this is.
Wait to hear.
I want to know what this is.
Next weekend, we've got also on the card, it's a good card actually, Andre Muniz is back in the house. It was his birthday yesterday, and he's fighting Brandon Allen. We've got Augusto Sakai taking on Dontel Mays. We've also got Tatiana Suarez returning after a long layoff against Montana De La Rosa. So it's going to be interesting to see how she looks coming back onto that card. And some good prelims as well. So be sure to tune in the same time next weekend for that card. Awesome stuff, guys. I'll be working when you have him on. Please ask him. Okay, Wells.
I have a question. Okay. What's the question?
Do you like beans on toast? Oh, is that it?
All that. No, I have questions for Terence McKinney. ... Had me on my edge of the seat.
Yeah, he had you. He got you there.
Okay.
Psycho Paul said, nice one, lads. Enjoyed that show, as always. Thank you, Psycho Paul.
Brilliant. Thanks, man.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
For you. Thanks for trying to...
Charles Barkley said, McKinney seems like a cool guy. Is it going to be a live stream? It will be a live stream at those times.
Will be live.
I suggested there. So 9 p.m. GMT. It'll be 4 p.m. over you guys in the East Coast there, and 1 p.m. for the Pacific guys. Mm-hmm. So, make sure,
that's a wrap.
If you're on at work, you can have it tuned into the ear, perhaps as you're working, or and then quickly get into the chats with your questions. So it'd be good stuff.
So that's what's coming next. That's the fight card. Our fight of the night, I think, for me, would have been the first one on. James.
Same.
And I think the finish of the night, knockout or sub.
Erin Blanchfield.
Yeah, finished. Yeah, 100% agreed. Cyprus.
On top, and then Ben Lawrence was second. McDustin joint second.
Ben doing well, climbing there from fourth as well.
I'm doing crap.
No, you're in at 5. You was in the red earlier, weren't you? Or you've been always in green for Yeah, you crawled out of the red. That's not bad. And then, but yeah, some interesting stuff so far. So there's and Taylor Young down there at 20. Come on, Tay, you're right down there. Just get yourself up. He's usually quite good at these.
So now I'm minus 210 points. Yay for the month.
That's less than your last one. Man, I was a minus 1,000. I was on minus 1,000, so it's possible.
Well, okay, let's wrap this bad boy up, and do get into the description of the stuff that we've got laying around there. Of course, the website and the Fight League as well. So to make sure you join it. Okay, guys, much appreciated. We're signing off now, and we'll see you in the week for the Q&A. Ciao for now.
Take care.